Yeah, there we go.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go over the brackets real quick. So we got, before we start, doneMessedUpAAron, aka Napoleon. This is his first time playing, so we're looking forward to what he's got coming on. And we got Cable19. He's got a 56% win rate, total of 32 games so far, and he's done pretty well with the Roar Beetle. So let's have them select their units.
So I played some friendlies with Cable19 a month or so ago, and at that time he was working hard on a gnome and beetle strategy. I really hope that pans out, because that's some combo that I'd really like to see defenses against. We could see developed in the meta this game.
That would be pretty exciting. He's got the Ant, Splair, Bumbler, and Hold on 1 second. I need to actually make sure double check something. You guys know how to select your characters, right? Okay, good. Make sure everyone picks their characters. Okay. Okay. So make sure they pick their characters.
Adam, the creator, very carefully, painstakingly drew everybody custom avatars
in like 2 weeks. Actually, not even 2 weeks, like a week or something. So. Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah. We might have to share this link with some people online, because I don't have anyone online yet, but
come on, people.
At least we got a good turnout here, though. So
we've got 20-ish people here. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna say that.
So, what do you think of Cable19's build? Show us Napoleon.
I think it's pretty conservative. You got to switch your avatar.
Sorry. Yep, it's new. Anyway, what were you saying, Michael?
Cable19's build is very conservative. He's got some quick instant spawns. Just kind of basic. I wonder if he's gonna flex with the Iron Cannon. Do you know if he's been practicing lightsabers?
I don't know if he's been practicing, but I know he's a believer of the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Of the Iron Cannon. I think he's gonna struggle in the long game if Aaron can get some portals set up.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any power bulbs, which is interesting. We're seeing a lot of side crabs.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me, because they haven't had much of a presence in tournaments in the past, and they haven't been buffed or anything, have they?
Oh, hold on 1 second. Hey, continue talking. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay, so Cable19 sold his bread pretty aggressively, and doneMessedUpAAron he's stalling. I think he got distracted. That's no good. Now's the crunch time. If you don't spawn real early on, then take a huge financial loss to your opponent. Okay.
Sorry, what did I miss?
Cable19 sold most of his bread and toast and placed a bunch of banks, and that's really paying off for him now early on. He's got the Bully McGuire douchebag run going on there. I love that.
I think, is that your brother-in-law who's here?
No, that's what's
Tori!
his name?
Yeah,
that's his screen name.
I thought it was, Quasar Tsunami 7, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have you have good ready.
Get an intro.
Okay. Okay, so I'll continue commentating here. Sorry, guys, we're trying to get set up here at the beginning. Ooh, hey, Spencer! Thanks for coming online. Good to have you here. So on the left, we have Cable19. He's been the runner-up for the past 3 tournaments. And on the right, we have doneMessedUpAAron. And so we got a siege going on. We got some side crabs going up north of Team Jelly's base. We got those banks, and this is not looking good for doneMessedUpAAron. We got the beetles. The Roar Beetles are a very good counter against those side crabs. Looks like they're gonna not attack, do nothing against those bumblers though. Aaron's gonna definitely have to find an answer to those bumblers coming in the front, and looks like those flares are coming. Those walls of toast will stop them, but it looks like the bumblers took him out, and he's under attack. It's probably going to be GG, and we got GG! Team Peanut Butter takes the game. That was an exciting first match. I missed the first half of it, but yeah. So yeah, I know. Good to have you on, Spencer. Hopefully you're having a good day. we're grateful you come and watching. Hopefully you have a good time. You can come, like, we're going to be on for like the next 3 to 4 hours, so feel free to come in and off if you got some other stuff going on. So yeah, this is the 5th tournament ever of Peanut Butter Jelly Wars. For those who don't know, I started making this game in 2018, and been hosting tournaments for fun locally. You can get this game, download this game for free on itch.io. Eventually I'm going to get put on Steam, but right now our goal is just to grow the community. That's why it's free. So, and if you want to donate money, you can donate money on itch.io. So Cable 19, he won, so he's going to pick his units first. So he's picked the gnome. So we've seen him do the gnome bust strategy with the roar beetles. And so now the loser gets to change the unit. So that's how it works. The winner changes their units first, then the loser can change it. So now doneMessedUpAAron's he's getting rid of everything. He's gonna, let's see what he picks. I would say he definitely wants an answer to the gnome bust, but I'm not sure if he knows that it exists. So the bumbler is a good answer. The bumbler is good against the roar beetle.
What's the rules for picking the stage?
Oh, hold on one second. The loser picks.
Okay.
And we got the ant. So the bumbler and the ant. The ant would be helpful against those splares there. The iron cannon's pretty good. And I feel like laser cannons would be a good pick. I could see UFOs. I could see the hive. It's interesting. I bet you don't. It's a lot. It's very difficult to come back after you lose a match. It's definitely not easy. Some Dr. Pepper there. Yeah, doneMessedUpAAron is really going to make sure he picks the right units. Got the UFOs, so that'll be interesting. If he can get those UFOs up, Cable 19 will have a hard time getting past. It will definitely be, because the UFOs, their only main weaknesses are the laser cannons and gas cannons, and Cable 19 doesn't have any, but they're very expensive and they take a while to come out, so we'll see how that works. The only macro option Cable has are the hives, and the hives could be helpful against the UFOs. Sometimes they could slow them down, but they're not, a hard counter option. I just realized I'm not able to see the chat. I'm looking on my phone in the chat, so if anyone said anything, I missed it. Sorry. Oh, the internet's been really slow now. Ooh. Hopefully we still are streaming. Hopefully the internet's still up, because my phone is being very slow. Oh, there we go. Team Peanut Butter versus Team Jelly. On the left, we have the Cable 19, and on the right, we have the doneMessedUpAAron.
I think it's doneMessedUpAAron.
doneMessedUpAAron?
Aaron.
Oh,
Yeah.
Aaron. Okay, well.
It's from a skit. It's pretty funny. I don't know who did it, but
It sounded catchy, and doneMessedUpAAron is not selling his buildings, which might not be a bad decision in King's Kitchen.
yeah, I don't know.
Also, the internet's been kind of slow. I don't know if I can.
Dang.
Hopefully, it's still streaming.
Yeah. Oh. No Ethernet here, huh?
Yeah. Anyway, we got a bumbler, and then a roar beetle. Oh, we got the gnome bust. Oh no! Will he be able to defeat it? Get the bumbler. The bumblers will help. Okay, he might survive this, but that was definitely hard.
Yeah, maybe it was good that he left his bread up, but he lost a lot of bases there. Oh man.
Oh, the ants coming on their side. Got those bread aren't gonna help. I think he's lost.
He's toast against the split. Oh, that was so quick. Was that 2 out of 3?
That was the second one. It was 2 out of 3. And then Cable 19 won. Looks like it's gonna go through. And okay, we'll get that set up. Are we still connected online?
I think if we're not,
We're offline.
so it's okay because we're still. OBS is still sending the ping out, so I think anyone watching will just see a buffer until we get back online.
Oh. Okay. Okay. This.
Maybe we should play you a third time. You still
Okay, guys, I'm back. We don't have access to the internet. We're still recording, though. Hopefully, we get back to the internet soon. Okay, so next we have Logan and Cali the Muffin. So let's go through this real quick. For those listening, Cali the Muffin, she's played a total of 26 games. Not the highest win percent rate, but she's done pretty good. Oh, my bad. Has a 55% win rate with the Splayers. And then we got, was it Logan who was playing her? Was it? Yeah, Logan.
One of our friends from Idaho was like watching.
Yep.
Should I just like make a note? Like
Make a note that the internet is down. Hopefully we come back up. When we come back up, let them know. Yeah, sorry guys, this is a shame. Oh, so we got Logan. You got a 50% win rate. It's done pretty well with the Crabs. Let's get started. We got Cali the Muffin versus Logan. So yeah, let's do this real quick. Reset it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make sure everyone's got it. Hey, Michael, we're gonna start it. Okay. We got that. We're going to do it offline. Go back online. At least we haven't recorded. All right.
Are we still recording?
We're still recording, and we never stopped. We never stopped recording. This is kind of a mess.
Yeah, you can have the middle chair.
Okay. On the left, we have Logan, and on the right, we have Cali the Muffin.
Joining us at the commentators table, we have Warlike Quasar with some numbers at the end that I don't remember.
Quasar Tsunami 7.
Yeah.
There's a Quasar Tsunami 7.
So this one's
sorry.
Quasar Tsunami.
It's a
Warlike
tsunami.
Quasar's a Steam name or something.
So we're
It's actually a scientific thing. Quasars can explode apparently and destroy galaxies.
I actually don't
That's
even
a
know
useful
what a
skill.
quasar is, so...
It's a black hole that spits out radio waves.
Oh. So we're expecting to see black holes in your games, right?
So Logan is doing the sell and build bank strategy.
Oh.
Cali the Muffin saw that coming.
Oh, that was
too much
fast.
risk.
That
Too
was.
much
She
risk.
took some lessons from Naranja Nina 22.
Excellent screen cheating.
That was
Very
the. So
She said she was expecting that to fail.
that happened so fast.
It did
we were
not
just.
fail. But it was very low risk because
It was very
flies
low
are
risk.
500 apiece. She spent
So-
like
Flies are
$3,000
cheap.
and won
What
the game for it.
what Logan needed to do there was build the portal sooner.
It really needs a random maps.
That would be fun.
That would be nice. We should. Yeah, we need to do that. So, no one changed their units. We got King's Kitchen, which is, that's a bold choice for Logan.
I think that
It's such a small map. It's all about speed.
Yep, this is like the rush stage.
I think Cali might still have an advantage here if she can stop this spawn this powerball from being surrounded by spawners. She doesn't typically respond as well with rushing, and her opponent builds up a strong defensive base.
Well, I mean, he can be slightly behind because he didn't sell as much of the toast. So.
Yeah, but he's got that defensive advantage. I think her flies are going to hit a wall of death. He actually just
Oh,
wasted
yeah,
money on
he
those
just
flies.
dropped that Psycrab right there and murdered her.
Does he have any portals placed?
He has one, I believe. Oh, it's a hive.
As a hive? I think that is a mistake. He's guiding. Oh, he lost it. He lost both of them. Yep.
He went too close.
Flies are not good against these players at all.
but he's doing better than last game. So yeah.
Players will kite in the flies and destroy them instantly, pretty much.
So he needs to get some walls of toast to stop those flares.
That was a good spread of cannons, and that was behind. He was behind enemy lines. He lost the micro game there, but he was in the right spot.
Yeah, the Splares have a very good matchup against the cannons. You gotta have some
you dropped that side crab right in the middle of her base.
It was in front of the base, though, so it's going to break through the bread. If he'd gone behind or to the side, it would have destroyed the banks, and this would be over.
Then this would be over.
Neither of them has many banks right now, but Cali the Muffin, oh, she did have some saved up. What did she just build? I missed that. She had 5,000, and now she's down almost nothing.
Don't remember.
Oh, it was a
Must have been
portal.
also
She built a second
portals.
portal, I
That's great.
think.
That's a good choice.
So we've seen a lot of clusters of the spawners, and it's kind of funny because none of them are very well defended.
Yeah.
The game's just going by so fast.
They keep trading spawn destructions, like one will build a spawner around a power bulb, and the other will run in and wreck it. They need to...
So look at the
settle
map.
down.
See all those purple dots going towards them? Those are all squares.
So if I were playing, my thoughts right now
think
would be that all rushes have failed, and it's time to be a little more conservative and build a base. But Cali just spent a lot on a rush. Let's see if
And
this pays off.
it's gonna, because she's already broken in.
Yeah.
Oh, she just died. So he
Oh,
might.
there we go!
No, he's getting pounded.
He's
No,
kiting.
no.
Yeah, there it goes.
I thought he was
GG!
going to kite the splairs out, because if you move the captain in close enough to the jar, sometimes you can lure them away. But
Real quick, I'm gonna make sure that they know how to do this.
so for all units, destroying the jar is top priority. If it's within a certain radius, they will only go toward the jar. But also for all units, except the gnome, I think maybe. Destroying the captain is priority number 2. So if there's no jar within a certain radius, but there is a captain in that radius,
So
it'll
what
go
is-
toward the captain.
What does the gnome tag onto
I
first?
think it always goes straight to the jar.
Straight to the jar.
No, I'm wrong. That's how it used to be, and Adam changed it. Now you can, if your micro's good enough, you can lead a gnome around by the nose and not get blown up until it hits you.
I
That
mean,
takes some skill, and it preoccupies.
that's a lot of skill. Plus, like if you have any units nearby, it's just
Yeah.
gonna blow up.
Yeah, yeah. So it makes the gnomes pretty.
It makes them hard to use, but it's also when I was playing through, that's what I used to break sieges. Is because you just splair gnomes and
Yep.
you have to pace them, because if you don't, they blow you up too. They just chain back to you.
It would help us. It would let us put the camera on.
Oh no!
Messed up, Aaron.
So we got doneMessedUpAAron versus Logan. Okay, let's go over the stats real quick. So I guess he's a newcomer, and then Logan. We just saw him. We don't need to go over it. Yeah. Okay. So you got some practice matches in Quasar Tsunami.
Yep.
Good.
Got a couple in. Got to try a strategy that I was working on when I was doing the playthrough.
Oh yeah. Oh, the playthrough of the single player mode.
Yep.
There we go.
More difficult than it seems.
Yeah, like it's interesting. It's a little bit. The meta is a little different in that one because, it's interesting because in that one, like, I think iron cannons are really good, but in story mode, I think iron cannons are really bad.
Yeah, they just don't have the range.
They don't do anything.
They don't do anything. So, I mean, I think they're really good against captain. You don't fight another captain.
You don't find any captains because wasn't able to get the AI working for that. So on the left we have Logan, on the right we have Aaron, and so okay, what do you think of this unit selection from both players? Oh, hold on 1 second. Switch your character. Okay. Everything's right in the world now. Okay. Yeah, what do you think of the Logan's unit selection?
I'm sorry, which one is it?
He's the one to the left.
The left? I didn't give a look.
Oh,
He had splares and a
I think he had sight crabs and a laser cannon.
Let's see, he's got sight crab, laser cannon, light bulb, and splares. The other guy doesn't have ants, so that'll do okay. But the other side also has splares. So splares on splares, sight crabs on sight crabs. He does have the other guy does have a beetle.
He does. The beetles are pretty scary if you don't know how to handle them. And we see Aaron selling all of his buildings at the beginning. He was asking how Cable 19 got stuff so quick. He said, "Oh, I sold all my buildings," and it looks like he's followed suit. Yeah, so... there we go.
He's in.
Side crab.
Drop side crabs right in the back.
Crabs. Interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I would think an ants would have been better.
Ants probably would have been better just because they're cheaper. You could have put out a bunch more of them. But cycrabs are pretty devastating. I mean, they're devastating.
I mean, they did.
Bangs.
Maybe they did work. I don't know because I did buff the cycrabs. You already knew them when they were buffed. But before they had 20 HP, now they had 50. But yeah, GG. Yeah, so maybe the cycrabs
Got in behind him.
Regardless of me buffing their HP, though, they still die pretty instantly from to splares. So wow.
I find that cycrabs are really good against large groups of enemies.
Yeah,
Large
they
spawns
are.
of enemies.
They're the trebuchets. I like cycrabs. I don't use them as much as I should.
That's just like in
But-
the playthrough, I was fighting against the cycrabs in one of the levels. And
Oh,
just keep getting
yeah.
more and more cycrabs, and I could not
if you
break.
go too slow, the cycrabs are like the
Yeah.
most dangerous enemy
I
in story
couldn't. I
mode.
couldn't break through. I'd had the bank to spam, tons of stuff, but they just never could break through.
Yeah.
I think the mistake a lot of players make with cycrabs is only sending out 1 or 2 at a time. They're really strong in groups because
Yes,
they
they're-
have their telekinetic spoons.
They're strong
that
in
are-
groups.
They have no risk for sending out a spoon,
There is a way you can get around them though, is that because their spoons will track onto you,
Yep, you can kite them with the micro game.
you can
Yep.
kite them with the micro game.
Yeah.
But it's difficult, especially when there's a lot of them.
It's difficult and it keeps you from spawning and doing a counterattack. So cycrabs are pretty underrated, I think. Their drawback is they cost what, 8,000?
5,000.
5,000.
5,000, yeah.
The
still
Beatles
kind
are
of-
8,000.
Not too.
Yeah.
They're like they're not cheap, but it's not like placing a gas cannon or a UFO.
Because it's not like a UFO because it's instant.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can respond much quicker. So I don't know if in the last match, Logan just snuck behind Aaron's base and placed down the cycrabs at point blank range.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and took out everything. So
Wow. All right, I'm stepping away a second.
yeah, so
Alright,
the
let's see. So he's going for the iron cannon. We got a cycrabs, ants, splares, and a light bulb.
Yep. So one thing I like about Logan's setup is that he's got the laser cannons paired up with the cycrabs. So cycrabs don't do bonus damage to units; they do bonus damage to buildings. And the laser cannons are the opposite. They do bonus damage to troops, but no bonus damage to buildings. So, and they have the same attack range, so they can actually complement each other very well. We haven't seen him really use that too much, those in tandem, but he hasn't needed to. But so loser's going to pick. So Aaron will pick. There can be no stage repeats. King's Kitchen. Wow.
So we've got a question for the tournament organizer.
Yeah.
Are they marking individual wins on the
Individual
board or
wins.
set wins?
Individual wins.
Okay. Cali, it's individual wins.
Yes. So if you win once and it's like, but you lost the set, you still get a point.
Who's the player on the right?
That's Aaron.
Aaron.
Done messed up Aaron.
So, I mean, he does need to. I think he's kind of worried because the last time, but like his side toasts aren't necessary.
Yeah, he can totally get rid of those.
You can totally get rid of those. You just need to put enough units on the sides to be.
Because he will probably be behind on the economy, and he also
He's definitely behind on the economy. Logan's already almost putting out a bank at the second. So
Logan's defenses are a lot sparser though. With those laser cannons, I don't know. I still have yet to discover whether the reduced cost of the laser cannons is really going to affect their use in the meta. I'm kind of on the fence at it because
really.
they're much cheaper now, but they are more powerful. But
How much
it's
are
the
they
cheapness
for?
over? I think
1,500.
1,000.
There was a tad bit expensive.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're not too good now. I think they're actually really, really good.
Oh, they're definitely good, but like, is one laser cannon better than 3 normal cannons? That's my question.
I've really struggled to use the laser cannons effectively. So I haven't quite found like where in the niche they fit.
They're really good against bumblers and UFOs.
Yeah.
Those are like the main reasons why you want to use them.
I probably haven't fought too many of those recently. So that's
Gas
probably.
cannon. I love the use of the gas cannon, and it's and you put it in the corner so the cycrabs are trying to get the jar, so they're not attacking the gas cannon. Because the gas cannon is like, oh no, he ran over there. Oh, he walking over there was a mistake because those spoons followed him. Now he lost the gas cannon, and what he needs to do is build the ants, because those ants are gonna get those.
He's
flares.
under siege by those cyclops.
But it doesn't matter at
they
this
just
point.
Keep murdering him, so he can't even get out.
At this point, it's GG, right? Oh no.
I mean, those flares, yep, they just broke through and now
There's
they're
banks, yeah.
chomping.
He's in a
I mean, he's got
spawn.
40,000, but he just can't. You just
Yeah,
can't do anything.
this is why I see the side crabs going in the meta. I see them being used as a siege unit. You gotta put them right in range. I think the ideal situation is you put them out of range of your opponent's cannons,
Yeah.
but in range of their buildings.
Yeah.
And then you put like walls of toast in front of them, and they just
The side crabs have such long range. Yeah.
You're putting your opponent on a clock now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So dang, Logan made a comeback from after the Cali the Muffin match, and Aaron, dang, he had some hard matchups going on. So
Yeah.
let's see who's up next. So we got these people up next: Raw Toast and Cable 19.
Nice.
This is a classic. They competed in PB Genesis Season 2, I believe. I'm just going to
It was January, wasn't it?
That was January. No, was it last year?
Was it this year or last
That,
year?
PB Genesis Season 3 was this year.
That's right.
It was last
Ratos
year.
couldn't make it this year.
He couldn't make it.
But he was here in
He
season
finally
2.
came back, and Ratos was in the very first tournament before I met you, Michael, when I was in Rexburg,
Yep.
and he got second place there, and he got second place again in PB Genesis Season 2. So maybe this is his comeback.
That was
We'll
back
see.
in stick figure times, wasn't
It was the first one. It was everyone was a stick figure. Now we got unique characters that I had to draw.
Is he going for the gnome?
Oh, I want to see him use the gnome.
No, he's going to
So
the tumbler.
on the left we have.
Man, Cable 19
Raw
abandoned
Toast.
his Robuto strategy that he was building up the last time I played him.
Oh, he used it.
Oh, did he?
He used
Did
it
I
against
miss it?
Aaron. Yeah, he used the
Dang.
gnome
Oh.
and the Robuto. So.
Okay.
So on the left we have Raw Toast, and on the right we have Cable 19. Two very good players. They're both runner-ups. I expect to see good things from them, but it has been a while since Raw Toast has played.
I
So
predict this will be real quick. I think Cable 19 has improved a lot, and he is very aware of the meta. He doesn't rely too much on his own micro skill, which is pretty good, but he knows the matchups really well. He's been studying. And Raw Toast, like he said, hasn't played for a while. I've seen his friendlies matches, and he's doing fine, but he's doing about as well as he did in past tournaments, and the game's really evolved since then.
yeah, still no internet. Oh well. Anyway,
I can put together a hotspot.
I don't think that'll be enough to
we can try it.
get 5G.
If you want to try it, you can. So I do think it's
No, I got
interesting
5G
that
here.
Raw Toast.
Signal's not good enough.
There's not. I don't think there's a tower in that
So Raw Toast isn't using the Powerball, but he's getting sieged.
Oh yeah, I was wondering why there's no gold on his side.
Oh.
He didn't even select it.
No, these side crabs are going to help keep the captain away because
Yeah.
they're homing on spoons.
I don't know if he needs to worry about the captain though. He's got splairs incoming. That layer of line of toast might
the-
hold.
He's going to be fine.
Yeah, it's pretty good. He maybe needs to sell and rebuild that toast where it's weak, but
He's going to attack. Raw Toast is coming. Oh, he's just
looks
claiming
like
the
he's
land.
just doing a land grab.
Okay, so he's going to attack under. Those ants just died instantly.
Good.
Okay, I don't know what Cable 19's. Usually with the lightsaber, you want to be in range of a captain, and he's been placing it on the iron cans without being in range.
So it is breaking through that toast pretty good. So
Yeah.
maybe
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what
maybe
he's trying
that's
to use
why.
it for.
Raw toast is responding to the splairs with ants. He was. It looks like he's trying to save up for a crab. That's a good response.
That was good. He didn't lose all those crabs though. It would been nice to
Yeah,
do
it was a
before.
little late. Yeah. Spent too much trying to spawn that crab we couldn't afford, so popped out 4 or 5 ants.
So a lot of times we talk about the economy having more banks in the opponent. Something that people forget is also the macro of the units coming out.
Yeah.
And right now we see way more hives from Cable 19. Well, he has like 25 hives, and Raw Toast only has 2, but he has the portal, and that portal can make up for
Oh
10.
no, he's got
died.
He's just murdering his income now. Yeah, it's over.
Oh yeah, those tumblers are gonna come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so banks are spawners. They just spawn money. Unit spawners spawn units, and money and units are the only economic units in the game, you know?
Yeah.
Both very important. It might be dehumanizing to call the units
I mean, so
pieces in the economy, but none of them are humans, so it's okay.
You need some spawners because that's going to tie up your enemy trying to defend against those.
It's a negative to their banks because they have to spend money to counter
They
it.
have to spend money to counter, so you need at least some spawners, and you want to put out enough that you're going to get a good enough spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once you've placed the spawner, it costs you nothing to spawn units. It
Yeah,
just does
so-
it periodically.
I mean,
so you can snowball with them. That's how we've seen a lot of players win.
So you can make up like the anthill's 4,000, but man, it's 4 ants.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the cost of 4 ants, and if you get at least 4, which you probably will,
It's paid for
cheaper
itself.
than an ant. Yeah. You
Looks
just
like
have to
we're
plan
getting
your money a
a
little
portal.
better.
From just the portal from Raw Toast. I think a really good strat would be placing the portal as soon as you can. That way you always have that defense.
Well, yeah, and plus it's fun. The longer it's on,
Yeah, the more you get out
more
of
you
it,
get
right?
out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
oh, he's going bare bones.
You know, I think he's going to take advantage of that.
He's watching the map.
Oh,
There he goes.
but he got laser cannons are a good matchup against the Bumblers. Oh,
Yep,
this is not
yep.
looking good.
Yeah, Raw Toast is an excellent screen cheater. I've noticed that about him in every tournament.
Oh, he's getting some toast walls. Okay.
Screen cheating is heavily encouraged in this game, and Raw Toast knows that it takes advantage. He's very good at it.
At least for now, well, there's a split screen, might as well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the game's so fast paced, it would be hard to imagine.
It's hard to just kind of like keep a watch because if you're trying to like counter everything, they can easily counter you.
Yeah.
Yep,
And
mhm.
on the mini map, it's just colored dots. You don't know what's there unless you saw who's won.
Oh, we need to turn down the sound of the laptop because I was like, what?
Somebody won.
Someone, I sounded like someone won.
I think that might be on mine.
Okay, we can change it after. Okay, so it looks like he's Cable 19's locked in there, but he's getting the spawners up, and that will help him survive. Now, Raw Toast is trying to get a bigger kind of. I think Raw Toast can afford to sell all of his toast at his base because Cable 19's not going to get there, so you might as well sell all that toast. But he's not doing so that's going to. He's not being optimal.
It's money that's not getting used. He's also trapped behind siege lines.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
I think his initial plan was to turtle hard against the what do we call it now? But he didn't get his defenses extended far enough.
Yeah, you
so
need
Raw
to.
Toast won the land grab right in his face.
Yeah, you need to either bottle up your opponent like
Raw Toast.
Raw Toast.
Yeah.
Really need names on this side so I know
Yeah, we do. Yeah, but put the names at the top, those corners
Where
up there.
the
Yeah.
players are.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still kind of like, it's still kind of ghetto, I guess, to set up.
I think we
need
could
like
do
some
that.
sticky notes.
Sticky
like, oh,
notes. Yep.
who's on left? Who's on right?
Yep.
Stick the sticky
I'm
notes in
hopefully the
stream
characters
somehow.
will make it easier because before everyone had the same character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely makes it up because you tell the difference, but it's like I don't know what their names are
I
currently.
think we can do a text overlay with OBS. Maybe we want to try to do that between round robins or something.
So I think what Cable 19 needs is more hives.
Yeah.
Because all those laser cannons are going to annihilate those.
Oh, he's trying to move forward the siege lines.
I think he needs to sell a lot of the toast in the back. He's not doing anything right now, and push out while he still can.
Yeah,
push out.
if he sold all that and just built a bunch of side crabs, I think Rockers would win out. But Rockers might win because look at how many banks he has. Oh, now he's doing it.
So he's
Yeah,
I'm
Raw
kind of
Toast
confused.
is out. Look at that
Oh,
cash. He
okay.
just dropped
4 beetles.
25,000 on 4 beetles.
You got the crabs. Okay. Oh, this is not looking good for Cable
I
19.
mean, those toasts are really slowing the beetle down. Oh, he just sold his
Oh,
one.
he's surrendering. I bet. Is he
yeah.
surrendering?
Yeah, he's surrendering.
Yeah, that's what it. Oh,
He's surrendering.
oh my gosh.
Disrespectful.
Does he win?
What?
Was that like the
Was
win?
that working?
Was it working?
It was
Oh, no, he
apparently.
didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. The toast, the toast.
Man, if he's gonna commit, I would sell those banks.
Holy cow, what the heck?
Oh,
Oh, he's
boy.
just going.
I think that was a misplacement.
I mean, the
in
bumblers
back.
are going to get murdered by the side
Yeah,
crabs,
and
but
there's laser
Might
cannons
as well
too.
try. He did push forward a little.
I thought that was a surrender.
I was like, oh, it's over. No,
I
he's
don't know if that was a net.
changing
good
his
for him or-
mind.
It shows you how good the Bumblers are, right?
Is this just a delay or not? I think Raw Toast is
Well,
just
Raw
spinning
Toast
the
got
banks.
it. There's no way
Yeah,
he
this is
lost.
so one-sided at this point. I would surrender. But I don't know.
I don't know if that was trying to surrender or not.
I think it was maybe a false surrender.
Okay, then the ants are gonna.
Yeah, I'll answer. They just choose for them.
Yeah.
All right.
GG, we got a set, boys. Yeah, and girls. I mean, when we put this online because it's not live streaming. Sad days. So sad. It's not live streaming.
Have good internet.
You know,
That's what I learned.
I think we're gonna try to have the next tournament at my house or somewhere.
that might be
Have
better, honestly.
Wi-Fi.
Can't rely on the Wi-Fi here.
Who's your provider?
Xfinity. They go down every night at 12:33
It's
for some reason, but other than that, it's great.
I mean, I do have it because I have Xfinity too. So I mean, I do have issues. Like occasionally, like middle of the day, my internet will be like 12 megabits, and I pay for 900.
Yeah,
So,
it's pretty annoying when the speeds are lower than you.
but I seem to have fairly reliable. Like I'll have internet.
Yeah.
Not great internet, but I'll have internet. Unlike other places where.
You should really start doing some metrics on mine to see how low it gets. I'm interested to know because I pay for 300. That's the max they have in my area, which is way more than I need. I only use like 100 at a time.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna probably now would be a good time for my wife to go get pizza. So.
Oh yeah.
The max that's in my area is I can get the 2 gigs, but it'll cost me like $2,000.
Yeah, the business plan or whatever.
I don't know if it's a business plan, but it's
Business quality, man. 2 gig per second.
yeah, it'll cost me like $2,000 just to get the equipment to put in.
Yeah, I think the hardware. I was gonna say I
Plus-
bought a 1 gigabit per second modem because I need a new modem anyway, and that's what there is now. 2 gigs. I don't even know where I buy that.
I don't know. Although they do that, you have your own router.
Oh, I made my own router with a Raspberry Pi. It's really cool.
So I just because they have there's like a data limit.
Yeah,
So
that's terrible.
yeah, but if you get their router like their equipment, then it's included with that. So I just get that too. It's not that much more.
Yeah,
Plus, then if everything goes down, I just call them and be like, hey, fix it.
yeah.
They'll be like, I gotta fix it.
That's true. I gotta troubleshoot my own
he
stuff.
went right
Where
into
did that
ants.
come from? Oh man,
Ants
we were
flies.
talking about internet. And there's a slaughter
There's
happening.
slaughter. He doesn't have the money though. He doesn't have the money to cinch it.
Cable's just almost. Cable's got 5,000. I think he's probably trying to save up for Beatles. He likes to keep a little more in his pocket than most players. When I play, I completely drain my bank.
I mean, if you're not using it, it's going to waste.
Well, yes, but also if you have a reserve in your pocket, we'll see Nivlac 13 does this very well. He'll save like 10,000 at a time. So when he falls to a rush, when his defenses break, he can just teleport back and instantly spawn back something powerful. He saves himself a lot that way. So there is some merit to saving up some
I
cash.
was thinking about the teleport. Which is the button?
It's
X.
Yep.
It's really helpful though. We can afford to be more aggressive because we go back in time.
Yep.
Hey, this is interesting.
We're talking about the
It's
different
a
cash
cannon.
they keep.
Oh, and he's got the hive minds.
Yeah.
So
He's only got, what, 5 of them?
yeah, he only needs 5 for the first upgrade. So now all of his ants have 2 HP, which
That's right, we got
actually
5.
pretty scary.
Yeah.
Laser cannons will bypass that though. The laser cannons have a slower firing rate than the normal cannons.
I've noticed it makes the ants a lot more formidable against regular cannons.
Yes.
If there's a wave of ants, then the one in front can take a couple of hits and the rest of it to the cannon.
And those flies also shoot a little bit faster, but they're dying really fast.
Dying really fast.
I think it'd be nice if we had the hive instead of the flies, but we'll see.
Okay, Logan's going for this. Oh, that's Ratos, sorry.
Yeah,
Ratos is going
Ratos.
for the sale. What's he gonna... He's just boosting his economy with no defense. That's a bold strategy.
It's because whichever one's on the left.
Ratos.
Ratos on the left,
It's
and then
because Ratos is kind of turtled, and so like he's not. Because if he could get out there, he could just like
it's
throw
called
a
Eye
wrench
Patch
in it.
Man. Eye Patch Man versus the Bully.
Peanut butter versus jelly. How about that?
Peanut butter versus
So
jelly.
He circled his cannons to destroy him.
So that was effective,
But it was a waste of
wasn't
money.
worth it.
No,
Yeah,
'cause-
because when you resale,
You'll get a set part
you
of
get
it back.
75% back. Yeah. I don't know if that's a good defensive line. Those cannons on the very bottom aren't doing much.
And mobile units are always worth more than static units.
Well,
Except for the gas gun, but yeah, but he's talking about cost-wise, or does it, like you get more out of it?
You get more out of it.
That- yeah, no, I agree.
Because
with
static
that.
defenses can't move, so they can't
Yes,
attack.
yeah,
They're
you're right.
only
Yeah,
defense.
you're right. Unless you have to like work really hard. You have to like place them in ideal locations
Yeah.
for the static ones.
I think that the exception is you need some static defenses near your banks or if they're choke points. I think.
Well, yeah, like static defenses are good for choke points because they're good defense, but and it doesn't matter that the units just walk right through them.
Yeah, but you generally want to avoid attacking with static units.
Yes, so that's what I was saying. Like he just attacked those cannons
Yeah,
with
those-
just more cannons.
A little silly.
It's like he could have probably like thrown out a crab for that.
Trying to
take
get
care of
the
his cannons.
third
Yeah.
upgrade. This is not looking good for Cable 19. I think he's in the
Cable 19 had a good successful early brush.
So remind me again the tiers of the upgrades for the hive mind.
So the
5,
5, 20, then 50.
20, then 50. Okay.
20 will do the same upgrade, but again, once you get 50, the cost of all your insects get cut in half, which is very scary. Like, imagine ants being 500. Or
Yeah. So I mean, in my practice game over there, I got to that, but I'd lost the middle because it was the one with the money middle.
Oh, gotcha.
So I lost that, and so I was losing the resource war.
Now, if you can afford 50 hive minds, you're already at critical mass. That's just the accelerant.
I also didn't have as many insect units. Like when you get the hive mind, it's really like you kind of have to go in on the insect units. I mean, I put out like a ton of beetles, but they just get murdered.
Well, that's why the hive minds are such a good pairing with spawners. I love using the hive minds on Giant's Globe, the turtling map.
Yeah, because it's a turtle, so the more you can beef your units to punch through, the better it is.
Yep. You can stay there in your little shell and also have super lasers spitting out of your flies. It's great. Yeah. Right, that's that. I'm kind of surprised the Raw Toast won, but it was a slow snowball. Usually, when we see an overwhelming victory at the end instead of just a close clinch, it's predictable early on, and this was not.
No.
That was refreshing.
It was very refreshing.
Hey, good job. Raw toast. Yeah.
That was a struggle.
So I think what happened there was, Table 19 was very good at the rush, but Raw Toast had a stronger macro.
Yeah.
So now we got Logan versus Raw Toast. Did you put your score up, Raw Toast? Okay, cool. We got Logan versus Raw Toast. Sorry.
I gotta say, I like this round robin format. We can see. I don't have to wonder how would player A do against player B because we can watch it. It's nice.
I guess you can do that in any format, though, right? Or
Well,
just
no,
saying-
because like in a bracket, we might not
If
see
you did
these
a
two
bracket,
players
you'd
fight
find
each
someone
other.
that's eliminated.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
With round robin,
You
get
can.
to see-
There's more people to
yeah.
play more. Yeah.
We get to see the rock paper scissors.
It just takes a
dynamic,
bit
'cause-
longer.
Yeah, there are definitely situations where one player has beaten another, but then the winner has lost to someone that we might not expect. It's not an even playing field at all. There are so many different potentials for strengths and weaknesses in this game that it's hard to predict who's going to win.
I mean, have we seen like a strategy where someone like waits for the other person to like ready up and then cancels immediately and then changes their units?
Oh, for this?
Yeah.
No. For the first round, I don't know if we've explained. You weren't there when we explained it.
I was
People can
not.
just pick the units in any order they want, and if they disagree, then they can just take turns picking. But in the following matches, winner can change their units, and then the loser changes them after, and the winner can't change anymore.
Yeah.
So the loser always gets to
Oh,
pick
so the
second.
loser always gets to pick second.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. So that's that we can do it that way. Yeah.
So neither.
And loser
player-
also picks the stage.
Neither players. Oh, there we go.
Yep. Selling. Yep.
Yep. Oh, I
just-
realized
it's
the
just
the,
such
ca-
an
the
advantage
characters
in
are
it.
actually wrong. Actually, hold on a second. Yep. That's the rule. You gotta change it. Sorry. It's got. I mean, I don't know. It's like, sorry about that, guys. So on the left we have Logan, and on the right we have Raw Toast. I mean, it's not a huge deal if they change their characters, but it's just nice so we can like
Know who's who.
know
Yeah.
who's who and create some consistency. Unfortunately, I didn't get like the versus screen changed and updated. I only planned for one character, so I didn't make it dynamic.
Things to bring into the sequel.
Yep. Okay, Team Peanut Butter versus Team Jelly. We're going for real now.
Logan on the left, Raw Toast on the right.
Yes.
Raw Toast was peanut butter in the last match, so I'm convinced that he's jelly now.
And we just forget, we can just say
Yeah,
Jelly's
I can
doing
see
this.
I can see the strategies. They're doing the same things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're just selling. Both selling pretty aggressively. Raw Toast left almost no toast defense, ironically. Logan chose to keep a lot more, and it looks like Raw Toast is going for a rush, so that was a good preparation from Logan.
You got the cannons down. Oh, the squares. He's got no ants.
That was some great mini-map
Oh,
awareness.
I don't think he realizes that the Psycraps are bad against
Very
the
bad against
squares. The laser cannons, that's a good answer.
Laser cannons are
Even though they're gonna, he'll probably
Yeah,
be
he'll take a little
fine.
damage, but he's
But
okay. But
he's
meanwhile,
got-
Raw Toast is pushed into his face like we've seen him do on Giant's Blow.
Oh, he got hit.
But he left the
got
left wing open. Let's see if he can be aware of the mini-map. Looks like he missed it. Or he doesn't care and he's going for the hard
Ooh,
rush.
ooh.
Oh, okay, that's a
Oh, he's
good,
sniping him.
that's a good estate
Right.
grab.
Oh, I got
but
that.
he lost to the
Oh,
micro.
that was key.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like
Oh, just ran right into that.
So important to remember, every time you die, your opponent gets $1,000. So Logan just handed over $3,000 for losing.
Filling up the war chest.
Yeah.
So Rotros is doing pretty good on like the siege strategy, just locking their opponent in, denying them space. Looks like he's going to come around from the right side while Logan's going to the left.
Let's see how this plays out. I think
got
Logan is confident in his defenses, and maybe he's trying to pivot this and force Ratos to make some defenses.
Oh,
that's gonna hurt.
Well, a pop won't be enough, but
Didn't get any bank damage, which
laser
I would like to
cannons
see,
probably
but
be the best
he did
option
do some
here.
charge damage.
In that case, like that's where I think that gnome would have been effective.
Yep.
You just,
Oh,
you just,
yep.
you just suicide right in the
just
middle
blow up
there.
everything. Yeah.
He hasn't picked gnomes. I think a crab drop, a single
A crab drop would've been
because
good, too.
crab spoons do splash damage, if I'm right.
They do it against buildings.
Yeah.
Only buildings. Though.
Are you sure?
They might do splash damage to bombers or like some splares, but they don't do splash damage to flies and ants.
Or the captain.
Or the the captain, yeah. But they might do it against the splares.
Oh, you might want to check that because I feel like I tried to use flies against them and they just got wiped out.
I'll double check it.
Oh, Logan did a good dodge there.
I wasn't-
There's another one
You
waiting
gotta watch
for
the
him.
map and see something ahead.
But I could be wrong. You know, I have noticed a lot of bugs in the previous tournaments that will leave unnamed to not, break the,
As long as the game's still being worked on.
as
it's a
long as it's
living
being
game.
worked on. Yeah. We got lots of anthills. It's very interesting to me that we're not seeing too many people use the power bulbs.
Yeah.
I mean, Logan's got them, but like other people haven't been using them.
'Cause, I mean, it almost the speed increases, but it's very useful, especially when you're using a bunch of spawners.
Oh yeah, it doubles the spawn rate. Like one portal's now 2 portals. Like it's like
So-
way off.
They're in a spawn gridlock a little bit right now because Logan is heavy. Well, he's got 5.
He
spawners,
has the money.
which
He
is
could
not a lot.
drop a couple things and increase the number of
Yeah, I
flies.
think Ratos
Yeah.
is saving up for a big flex at the end. Or he's just gonna I think we're seeing that now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think we're seeing this is what happens if you don't have an answer to the squares.
Yeah.
This is probably
Logan has no ants, and the laser cannons are just not. He has no space to counter the squares with the crabs, which would have been an option early on.
So
Yeah, crabs work really effectively in areas where it's a choke point.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because they just
But if they're in the
and the
choke
captain
point,
can't
then
escape.
they're sitting ducks.
It's hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if those anthills from Ratos really did anything.
I think they did because
Did
they
they?
forced Logan to counter with hives, and
Maybe.
they were keeping the middle lane occupied.
Maybe.
Logan never rushed straight up the middle, or if he did, he died really quickly to cannons or ants. So I think the ant hills were worth it, but maybe he could have built less of them.
no.
I think he should get. I guess he's the one that has portals now.
Again, I tend to shy away from the static defenses. I mean, I'll take like one turret, but not,
Yeah.
like multiple turrets. Unless you're going for like a straight map control.
Yeah.
Where you're just like locking them down.
Personally, I just like using. I like to think of the iron cannon as a melee attack.
So it's
It is
interesting.
kind of
Because you place it down, sell it.
place
it's
it down, it just murders them. You sell it, you move on.
and you actually get a net gain from killing them. So
So it's interesting that Logan picked the power bulb. He took up a whole slot with the power bulb, but only picked one spawner, no UFO or anything else that would benefit from the power bulb. So I'm hoping we see him use the default cannons, which can benefit from the power bulb, or else that might be a wasted spot
So
here.
the default cannons can benefit
Yep,
from the power.
yep, it doubles their fire
Yep.
rate right out of them.
yep, doubles are fire rate.
Hey, you learned something new.
Yep, there's it for all the cannons as well.
Yep,
Every
all
single
the
cannon.
Double the fire rate, double the spawn
Doubles the
rate.
spawn rate. It also makes UFOs come out twice as fast. UFOs benefit the most because normally it takes 30 seconds for them to come out, and it cuts it down to 15.
Yeah, it's a pretty
It's a
significant
really
advantage.
huge, significant.
So we're seeing Logan kind of salt
So now, like now,
crabs.
I changed my opinion on the strategy of like
The set defenses.
well with cannon because you can use match
Choke them in, yeah.
choke them in, throw some light bulbs down. Like, you just have
Yeah.
a blaze of fire. They can't get a wall of fire.
It's actually really powerful. You just got to be really good at the micro, moving your captain around, and you have to know which are key locations.
Another micro aspect of the cannons that we haven't seen players consider very much, I don't think, is that they all fire at different intervals. So instead of just kind of placing them down randomly, if you time them, you'll have a constant stream of peanuts or grape jellies. But
It's hard.
that's
A lot of
really
cannons are
sweet.
placed more on the fly, I think. So it's hard to really like. I gotta time it correctly.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially the cheapest cannons.
right on top.
Oh, he couldn't spawn on the building.
Yeah, it was so
Oh.
close. He was trying to place it with the iron cannon.
That
but
would
he-
have wrecked 5 banks.
Yeah.
It would have really wrecked it.
boy.
So something to keep in mind, this is a commonly forgotten thing. Iron cannons are actually immune to gas cannons. I don't know if that's necessary anymore, but at the time when I was designing it, gas cannons were really powerful. The iron cannons were terrible.
Something I've noticed a couple of players do is like they stack their banks very tight,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's just like I feel like that takes more time.
it does. It's not worth it in
It's
my
not.
opinion.
It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, because I've never seen anyone like run out of space.
No,
Yeah.
if you run out of space, you've got
you
big
promote.
problems. Yeah.
I mean, you can always like sell some of the back stuff if you need more bank, but at that point, you're probably making more money to spend.
Yeah, no. A common thing I've seen is people who spend a lot of time making the base look pretty. But I don't know. Rockhouse is doing really good.
Brand new players tend to Minecraft. That's what level like 13.
Oh,
I think that's a
Minecraft.
good term for it. They Minecraft. They put things in neat little organized blocks inside their base because they don't realize how quick the pace of this game is. It's not like other RTS games.
I mean,
you gotta do something quick.
right here you can
We
see
gotta-
like he's very carefully putting them, but I mean like he has
Time.
He has time because he's not earning enough to like put them immediately, and he doesn't have the money. So
Yeah. So we were seeing Logan
But
try
also-
to Phoenix spawn, and he's pulled back from that a little bit. I think he's being more intentional now that he has some portals out. Let's see if he can come back. Cause
So-
Ron Toast has way more banks.
just one more thing on like the tightly packed banks. I feel like it's almost it's a danger, especially if someone's at home because
Oh yeah, boom, they all die.
They
in
all
one
die
hit,
in
yeah.
one hit.
Well, clusters get killed by a gnome. Like, that's how much money did Logan spend on that cluster right there, right?
That was
I don't
20
even.
grand,
But like
yeah.
one gnome could take that out, right? Anyway, I do think
So now we've moved into just a straight. It's a
Yep.
straight siege.
I do think Logan's in a good spot though because he's got the power balls with his portals. Like, was that like 7 portals? In reality, it's actually 14 portals compared to Ratos because he doesn't have any power balls. It looks like Ratos is like another 7, so like he's like really behind. He's gonna place more down.
So the
Another, another mistake I keep seeing from Logan is placing iron cannons when there's nothing to hit. Because they have very short range, they're very powerful, but he's just placing them there to destroy red cannons.
or the side crash.
Yeah.
They outrange them.
Yeah. Yeah, iron cannons are not the tool for side crabs. Not at this range at least. Or other side crabs, that's a great counter.
It's really not like the battle lines aren't really moving.
So I'll give one thing that Raw Toast has an edge over Logan though is he has the gas cannon.
Yeah,
the gas
so-
cannon is going to like.
So it's
sort of-
adding to the destruction. So
Yep.
it's pushing further back. So that's why I think he is in a slightly better position.
Raw Toast, both players are kind of limited on funds, but I'm saying Raw Toast uses
I don't know, I
limited
think-
funds and space to.
I think Logan he's still making lots of money. I mean, he still has a lot of toast to himself too.
Yep.
Put more banks down.
That's
So you know what I would do if I
Toast is
was
doing nothing.
Logan? I would sell all that toast.
I would
all
sell
those,
it.
and I would even. This might be crazy. I would even sell the banks and replace them all with portals.
That's. Okay. I think
Or at
that
least
could work
half of
now,
them. At least
especially
half
with
of
all the crabs he's got in Center Lane right now.
Yeah, or just go all out in crabs.
Yeah.
But that might help actually. But I don't
Talking
know.
Logan or Raw
Logan.
Toast?
Logan.
Raw Toast has a decent answer for the crab.
I think
see the
Raw
gas
Toast is an
cannons
advantage.
working well.
Yeah, the gas cans are taking
So
its
I
toll
would
on
mix
the
in
crowd.
some splares for sure. How do gas cannons do against splares?
They're a pretty good matchup. If you have enough splares, they can eventually walk past it.
So now he's putting out his power ball to have a cannon.
Yep.
I wonder wonder. I hope he knows that those two stack.
I think he does. Hopefully. But as you can see, Raw Toast is slowly advancing.
I think Rockhouse has got this. He's got way more income, and he's got so many seeds that way.
Yeah.
Where Logan has been trying to.
Logan's placing so many iron cannons away from his money. They just don't have the range.
They're not doing anything until the units are so close. But then he's giving up real estate to do that. He can cover real estate by placing all this cannons, which 50, 60 price.
Yeah, those toasts are available. I think this is pretty much probably going to be a GG for Logan.
All right, so I think like down in the bottom left corner, Logan really lost.
Yeah, he lost that space.
So if Raw Toast can break, oh yeah, he's already
lost all of
He's
this.
lost top right.
Yep.
Top right.
Up,
this
and
is
the middle's broken down.
Excellent use of the gas cannons for Raw Toast.
Yeah, he's definitely used those gas cans.
Michael, don't you just love how the metagame changes every tournament? Like
This
last
is totally
tournament,
different than anything we've seen.
Before this, all the times combined, the Cycrads had a 1% use rate.
Really?
And like,
Now everyone's
like
using
less than 10% win rate.
Wow.
Now everyone's using them. Oh.
And they haven't really changed. Laser cannons
I mean,
have
they
changed,
did.
and now everyone's using
Well, I did
Cycrads.
change the Cycrads. Their HP is higher.
Oh, okay.
But cool. Dang, that was crazy, guys. Let's go on. Yep.
So Logan's doing really, really well. We're seeing a lot of small mistakes, maybe just unawareness of different unit stats and things.
Cali the Muffin versus
I'm excited
Aaron.
to see how he does against some of the other competitors. He's got some lessons to learn, but very great potential. His micro awareness is decent. He just needs to work on those reflexes and knowing what different units can do.
Let's look at these stats real quick. While we're waiting. So this was the popularity beforehand. Look, 1.54%, and then
They're
only a
even in the
23%
yeah.
win rate.
Goodness.
So that's changed a lot. The portals are still doing really good. I think the the roar beetles are doing good. The power bulbs are definitely less popular. So anyway,
Yeah.
let's go back to the game. I keep on skipping it. Okay. Whew.
I'm gonna go grab a cupcake. While
Yeah,
we're
grab a cupcake.
Yeah, I need some.
Go get something. Yeah. Actually, can you get? Hey, I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second, guys.
We've got Raw Toast joining us here for commentary. How do you feel those matches went?
I loved them. I had a blast.
What do you
The last
attribute your
one,
success to?
solid knowledge of counters.
Yeah.
I feel like if I were up against somebody with like just a little bit more knowledge, that wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. Yeah, it was close at the end. I think what cinched it was Logan just making some mistakes with too many iron cannons, which were not effective against anything you were placing down.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think that as soon as I started putting out the Cycrabs, the game was over.
Yeah. He had
got Raw
Cycraps
Toast
of his
with
own,
us,
but he was
huh?
trying to counter with iron cannons too fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Cali the Muffin and peanut butter and I forget his name again.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Done
Messed up
And
Aaron.
Podion and Athena.
Yes. The
So-
General Muffin.
I can't believe that neither one of them are already across the map.
Yeah, this is the rush map. And Kelly picks it all the time because she loves rushing.
Which she is not doing
Yeah.
that.
I think she rushed with some flies.
And
but
she's got
Aaron
a
saw that
boosted,
counter. Yeah.
boosted portal as well.
Yep. Yeah, that portal's going to be good. Flies are a huge annoyance on this map because they can cross the middle of the sink in the middle of the kitchen.
Oh, is that what it's
So
called?
portals are a
That's
nice
about
little
it.
deterrent against the flies, yeah.
So we got the portal cluster at the top from Cali the Muffin. I think that will help, especially since Aaron doesn't have anything set up yet. I think something I've noticed, like if you don't set up those clusters early enough, it can really bite you in the butt.
Yeah.
So
there's no toast or bread in front of the cannons.
Yeah, it could-
They're dead immediately.
Yes.
Aaron's
And
just
Aaron's not taking advantage of it.
He's salting cannons with no purpose really. Salting is great if
It's
you're
more of like a
traveling to
mild
destination
salt,
to
too.
do some hard micro. Yep. Yeah, it's not even flying far.
One of my games, I put down a ton of cannons and then immediately got rid of them as soon as they were done.
Yeah, that's a great strategy. People forget to sell.
Yeah,
that gets you
selling
some
is
extra
so
money
important.
when something's just sitting there being useless.
Hold on 1 second. I want to affect the volume of that one laptop because it makes it so hard.
This is a pretty good. Oh yeah, we'll be doing something. That cleaned up, but this is way too much pressure. I think this game's over.
I think Cali's defense is so strong right here. The players are a little bit stupid on the sync. The pathfinding's kind of messed up in this game, but she's got enough, and it doesn't matter if they take a little delay to figure out how to get around.
And I think the delay is actually working to her advantage because they're showing up at the same time.
Yeah, they come in waves. Yeah. No, that was quick.
That was decisive.
So I was talking to I forgot his name. I know his actual name. I'm trying to remember his screen name. Whatever. I was talking to Tori about how when we see a decisive victory in the end like that, usually the snowball is very apparent from the beginning, and that's exactly how it was here.
Yeah.
We saw Kelly sell all of her stuff and do a careful but aggressive rush and stay in her base and counter everything that was thrown, and
There seems to be
that
a
snowballed like we'd expect.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that there seems to be a huge difference between people that sell and people that don't, as in terms of like what league they're playing in.
Yeah.
And all it takes is like that one change to your early game, and you're already up another bracket.
I mean, selling 2 toasts gets you enough for like 3 or 4 flies.
Yeah.
So and that can make all the difference.
Yep.
Making your opponent have to respond to something early on instead of building a bank gives you that bank instead of them. You know.
So one thing, sometimes I listen to Artosis. He's a caster for
Yeah,
StarCraft.
StarCraft, yeah.
And one of the things I like that he said, I don't really play that much competitive StarCraft anymore. But the best defense is as little defense as possible.
Yes.
So if you have a building that's not doing anything,
Get rid of it.
sell it. And like, this is what makes this separates this from other RTS games is that you can sell these buildings, and it totally increases the pace of the game. So when you're selling and your opponent's not, it puts you at a huge advantage. There is some risk there because they can attack you if you know.
sell your
But
defense.
if you're like really good at reacting and looking at the screen, you can do really good.
And unlike other RTS games, this one, there isn't a useless building. Like with
Oh yeah.
like there's the town hall for Warcraft.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't.
What does the town hall do?
I think that's where your workers come from.
Okay, gotcha.
And
Once you get
outside
enough
of that-
workers, it's
yeah,
like whatever.
You can't sell it.
Yeah.
You're-
Same in Age of Empires. Like your base is not movable at all. Like you have
Only the
that
Terran
initial
can
building
move
and
their
that's
base.
about it. No, you can't move your jar in this game, but you can move
Not
everything
yet.
else to a different
Yeah.
jar. Yeah, not yet. That's coming in the sequel. You'll be able
Yeah.
to pick up your jar and slowly walk it somewhere else.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Does it tie up the captain?
Yeah, the captain will have to pick up the jar and walk
You have-
with
you
it.
have to walk
So
it,
the
yeah.
captain will have reduced move speed while he does it, but
We'll probably like make it like slightly slower than ants or something.
yeah, still pretty
I think that
fast.
selling cannons at this stage is a little bit of a blunder. A little bit, not bad. And I did it every single game last.
Well, it depends how gutsy you are. I guess.
Yeah, if you have the skill level to be able to watch the map and defend against a wave and hurry and replace those cannons when you need to,
Yeah, that's fair.
then it can totally pay off because those cannons are doing nothing right now.
True.
They're just shooting into the void.
They can be helpful if you decide to rush, but Aaron doesn't have a habit of rushing, so Cali could probably sell them right now, and it should probably be fine.
Yeah.
And it's another problem. So Aaron's putting cans around his base, but he really needs to put them at choke points,
or,
right?
or at least press up and take more.
Yes, because
risks. Yeah.
otherwise, that's just he could have built like four cannons equals one bank.
Okay.
Oh, she's got the portal cluster.
Kelly's got the fundamentals down this tournament.
Oh,
she's
Kelly's
practiced.
Improved a lot.
Good. Like I was saying, like in the stats, she kind of has like the lowest win rate, but I don't think that portrays like she's really good. She's played against a lot of good players.
I would say that she's also got the highest competitive rating.
Yes.
And
She had the third most matches out of anyone.
I think she's aware of her own strengths and weaknesses a little better now. We haven't seen her taking a lot of risks that require high micros because she hasn't really done well in the micro. I think she knows that, and she's using the macros
I think that that's like the most impressive thing about watching Cali from last tournament.
Yeah.
Was
Did you watch some of the streams,
I
right?
watched every game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's honestly that's good though because it helps you like learn like.
And it gets us views on YouTube.
And it gets us views on YouTube.
happy to do that.
Nice.
You know what video on YouTube has the most views right now?
Which one?
Why iron cannons are broken, which is so random. It's more views than the trailer.
Yeah.
It's because of the thumbnail. I put the red arrow pointing.
That's
it gets all the clicks. I mean, it's not that many views, but
These days.
That was a
Cali the Muffin.
Wow.
that was a beatdown.
That
I
was
think-
just a strong, down to fundamentals snowball from the beginning. I
Yeah.
think she's doing really well at that.
So Aaron, I probably won't be progressing, but we'll see.
Hey.
He's done really good though. I mean, like
Was that his second or third match?
that was the second match, right? Yep.
Two.
Okay, let's let's switch places real quick. Yeah, sure. I have a loud voice anyway, so. I always skip it. Okay. Hopefully I can switch that, but I won't click it now because I don't want to lose this.
Do we want to hotspot your computer to?
Yeah, maybe we should hotspot the
Yeah,
computer
let
at
me set
least.
that up.
Do we have any internet still? No internet still.
It's really
But we have Raw Toast versus Cali the Muffin. Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, real quick, what's the score looking right now? We'll be right back, guys. So we got, okay, real quick, let's type this up a bit. So we got Cali and Raw Toast are 4 for 4. So now they're going to go against each other. And then table and TV battle. We're up next against us. And you're both tied for first right now. So, me too. Yes, other people. For you, like, alongside, if you get the wrong,
Some people are gonna watch this from far away. We gotta help them with that.
Okay, guys. I was just hyping this up. We got, real quick, so we got the Raw Toast versus the Cali the Muffin Salter of Cannons. Let's go. Let's not waste any more time. Let's do this. Okay, guys, they're both tied for first place right now. This will be...
The Raw Toast was commentating before. He's obviously playing now. We have my son here instead. He's about 9 months old, so he might chime in.
You want to say anything?
Yeah,
Good advice. Good advice.
call him Silly Nugget.
So we got the anthills
Silly Nugget 12.
from...
How about that?
We got the anthills from Cali the Muffin, which is interesting because Raw Toast has the portals. Oh,
Yeah.
Start over.
Oh, they forgot to choose their characters. Oh, they closed the game. That's so funny, huh?
Dang it.
Escape. Yeah.
Yay, my organized desktop.
Yay, desktop.
You can see the intro.
Little splash intro. You see the little ants running around, son.
Okay, let's start again. It's fine. Okay, guys. Oh, I got it.
Oh, I never taped the cables down, did I? Whoops. Alright, here we go.
Okay, so on the left we got
Raw Toast.
the Raw Toast. On the right we have Cali the Muffin. Okay, let's go. So we got selling the banks at the beginning. Interesting. So Raw Toast didn't sell anything. We'll see if he takes it. Oh, wait.
there it goes.
He's selling the sides.
Toast had some great insights into Cali the Muffin's gameplay in her last match.
Mm-hmm.
He has the advantage of watching her play. I don't know if Cali got the chance to see Raw Toast play too much today, but looks like we're seeing a different strategy from Cali than we had before. 4. She's rushing in.
Ooh, she's rushing in with the.
She
Okay.
got some good micro. She dodged all of that. Wow.
So she got 3 splares coming her. No, we got 6 splares coming her way now. Ooh. Okay.
I think she's screen shooting much better than she has in the past.
Oh, I realize it's Raw Toast he's using in the anthills, not Cali. Which is probably he probably did that because he knows that she likes to use the portal clusters.
Yes, I bet it did.
So that will definitely.
She's got flies though. I think she can hard counter that.
She could, but she needs to build them in time. Okay. So one ant can beat 3 splares, but she's also got the cannons there, and those help a lot.
He's building a little bread wall.
Oh, go away, guys! Oh no! Press pause. No. There we go. Sorry, guys.
They both had a disadvantage. It's fine.
Okay.
Really
Ooh.
negative.
This is probably our most scrappy tournament ever. It was going to be like our biggest tournament, but now it's turned into our most scrappy one because we have no internet and we're having all these technical difficulties.
But you know what? The gameplay's been really great.
The gameplay's been really good, guys.
Yeah.
So we have the laser cannons coming. This is really good. That's going to hold off the splares.
I am shocked that we're not seeing. What am I trying to say? We're not seeing a tit for tat rush like we usually do in the kitchen.
Is this the age of Raw Toast?
I don't know.
Is the age of Raw Toast coming our way? I don't know. He's been dying to get first place for a long time. And he's been watching us. He watched every single match. So, okay, so those laser cannons aren't going to do well against the walls.
No,
That's like
He's
that's
shooting
the
at
way,
the sink,
and
yeah.
especially not at point blank range like that.
Yeah.
What she should be doing is building ants there. She should build ants.
Yeah.
Ants will help.
So we can see a couple of the cannons. I wanted to mention this last time. They're in hysteresis. They're just snapping back and forth between 2 objectives. That's technically a bug, but their fire rate is not effective. And not affected. They're just switching back and forth between 2 targets that are moving. It's just a funny visual glitch. For anybody wondering at home if that's affecting the gameplay. It's
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Ratos is using the toast very well. He knows the difference between toast and bread for sure. There is a big expense difference, but they hold up much better against players.
So what's helping Cali the Muffin is she's got a bunch of portals, and look at all those dots. Those are all squares.
She hasn't had to go back to defend at all. She can just focus on getting a push and moving for that right side real estate, which I think she's gaining a little ground. Small waves of ants are not the answer to a wall of toasted cannon, though. You need to really spawn all your ants.
Kind of
at
like
once.
you need a strafe, and like
Yes,
do
you
that.
need to strafe with the micro, and also you need a lot of units all at once. Or the cannons just pick them off. You need some. I almost said human shields, but ant shields.
Ant shields. Yeah, probably not say.
Some meat shields. There we go.
Don't demonetize us. We're not making money, so. Hey, look how many. I gotta say, Cali the
There we
Muffin.
go. Now
I'm
she's
really
using the
impressed.
flies
Holy
across
cow,
the
she
scene.
might got. I think she's got this.
She might, yeah, she's doing real well. The right side, I think, is going to
Because
determine it.
those laser cannons are helping
Yeah.
support the.
They're deadlocked in the left side. Whoever wins the right, if she can break through that defense, I think she's got it, but it's going to be tough.
Okay, now she's getting through the right side. Yeah, look how much. This is
Oh, man, and
it's
more
interesting.
portals.
Oh, she has a. I think she's got it down.
Yeah.
The portal cluster. Oh boy. If she can survive the rush, it's dang. Is this the age of Cali the Muffin?
I don't know. She's doing
Forget
real
the
well.
age of Raw Toast. This is the age of Cali the Muffin, guys. She's no longer gonna take the defeat. You know.
You know, watching these players, knowing that I'm up in the next round robin group, I don't think I'm going to do
Against
so
the
well.
Black 13, you got the Quasar, Tsunami. He knows his stuff. You know, and
Yeah.
I haven't seen Robin play yet.
He's pretty decent, too.
And then I forgot who else is competing there.
Yeah.
I can't remember. So I think it's probably going to come. I think that for advancing this round, it's probably going to be Cali, the Muffin, and Raw Toast. Who do you think will come in
Third.
third? I don't know.
No,
I guess we can decide that later,
I
but
want to see Cable 19, just because I know how much practice he's put
Oh,
into this.
yeah, you're
And
right.
It's so fun to watch him play with the new strategies he's developed that we don't see from other players. But we'll see if those pay off and get him to third place here. Oh, Ratos is having his
yeah,
defenses. I think, yeah.
this is GG.
Look at the mini-map.
Look at the mini map, guys.
That's
It's
smeared
the
with
sea of fire.
Yeah.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. It goes down, 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 and it's
Don't
GG.
demonetize us. Yeah.
That
was
wasn't even
great.
the right pitch, so I can't.
No, okay, that makes it
You know,
okay.
people change the pitch. You know,
It's satire.
Dang, it's satire, right? Oh, holy cow, guys! What a game!
We had 2 snowballs head to head in that match.
Wait.
One of them melted
What
the
is
other.
Cali the Muffin? She's gonna go for the same build, I think, right? That's the same build. Yeah,
Looks
same.
like it, yep.
And then Raw Toast is gonna change it up. He's gonna do portals, laser cannons. Oh, okay. Oh, the roar beetles. Ooh. Okay, guys. And then Raw Toast gets a pick. We got the Desolation
Okay.
Team Peanut Butter versus Team Jelly.
I don't know if Raw Toast is a League or Dota player, but he likes
StarCraft.
maps with hard lanes like this.
I don't know if maybe he plays League of Legends or Dota, but I know he likes StarCraft.
He seems to do well like this.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I'm just gonna go play a match with the visitor. Oh, or not. Maybe not. He's right back. So we've got Raw Toast selling everything and kind of sitting on his funds a little bit, which is going to help him pivot, but it's also not getting him income early on, you know? Oh, or he's saving up for portals, I guess. That's surprising.
We'll wait till another 77 comes back. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so we're not going to say what that is, but whenever Mike and I re-listen to this recording, we'll know exactly what we're talking
there's
about.
a
Anyway,
little
we got
disturbance here, but
a
we're
little bit of a
good.
disturbance going on, but you know. Anyway, so it looks like we got the ants coming from. They're taking out those portals. Oh, will she stop him in time? Okay, good.
boy.
Oh, that was.
She
too
knows
close for
exactly what to
comfort.
do with a counter with flies, but Raw Toast is... He's ready with splares and ants against
I don't know.
her
Okay,
splares
she got the
and
flies. She got the flies.
Yeah, I think this is just going to be down to a numbers game. Sorry, I got real close to the mic there.
Oh, you're
This is
good.
a numbers game where whoever can spawn the right thing the fastest wins. This is like 3-dimensional rock, paper, scissors.
Mm-hmm.
2-dimensional, I guess, because it's a 2D game. You know what I mean.
Oh, she's salting the cannons.
Oh,
she's the
boy.
salter
Oh,
cannon. They're
she-
pretty good. The laser cannons too, but I don't know that will cause some damage. It'll be hard. That Splare's probably not going to make it. He'll
We were
probably.
talking earlier about how Kelly struggles with the micro, and we saw that just there. She went up the arm and immediately fell to a
You
splare.
have to be a little bit more conservative, not completely run in there.
Yeah.
Good. Now, he's selling those laser cannons. That's good. Okay.
One change I would like to make in the sequel is make it easier to walk instead of run.
Okay.
Hold
Yeah.
the button to walk a little slower.
Yeah, we could do that. Interesting. So we've got the Sea of Fire coming in, and
I can't call this at all.
yeah, this is
anybody's
scary
game.
because look at that stream of fire at the at the 6 o'clock position. Those guys are going to keep on coming. There's no way Ratos is able to break through there.
Kelly's got way more spawners, but Raw Toast has the real estate. And if he could pivot and do what he's doing now, sell things and build banks, he could pull this around really easily.
Yeah.
I think he's maybe gonna make a recovery if he can build enough banks quickly enough. We'll see though.
Yeah, we got. So, yeah, this looks like. I think Cali the Muffin's got it. What?
Looks
is
like
this
it,
an
like-
upset? Is this an upset?
I just looked away for 2 seconds.
What the
Look
heck
at
is
map.
going on? Whoa!
There is no-
Holy cow!
Raw Toast had plenty of real estate, and those defenses are just
the
gone.
Upset!
He's given up. He's given
The
up.
rise of Cali the Muffin!
Wow.
No one can resist her fury!
That was on a loser's pick map, and she just dominated.
She just dominated.
Wow.
Okay.
Play in the tournament?
We already got the sign up going. Sorry.
Okay.
You're good. Okay, guys. Hopefully, my wife comes soon to help with this disturbance.
Yes.
But I think she should be coming back any moment. Guys, holy macaroni. Okay.
now?
No, not right now. I won't be ready for a while.
That was.
Okay.
So I don't even know how to break down strengths and weaknesses because I feel like we've already hashed it all. It was just a matter of
Cable 19 and
practice.
Logan.
Like the reflex time that Kelly showed there. Definitely better reflexes than a muffin.
Yeah,
That was
I'm
great. She saw units incoming.
thoroughly
She
impressed.
knew the weaknesses of those units, and she sent it out quick.
So what, I think she must have seen the stats, how the portals are doing so good, and she just knew, okay, I'm just gonna do a bunch of portal clusters, and portals are really powerful. They might be the best unit. I don't know what the best unit in the game is, but I could see it being up there.
Who's first place
After
right
this
now?
tournament, yeah.
Oh, hold on one second. Brian, you can look right here.
Yeah, so I think after that, Cali is dominating by 2. It's 6-4 with Raw Toast, and Cable 19 has 3 wins. We're counting individual game wins instead of set wins. That way, if you block your opponent from getting their 1 out of 3 wins, then it's a disadvantage to them and advantage to you. So every win counts here. Not just going for sets. There are no practice games. They're all in it to win it, we hope.
Okay, I'm back. So on the left we have Logan, and on the right we have Cable 19.
Don't forget to change your avatars.
Yep. Okay.
Holy McGuire.
Holy McGuire. Ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-da-ba-dum, bum, bum.
We got Nivlac 13 over here.
Oh yeah, you want to help commentate, Cable? Cable?
Oh, I was actually looking for a basketball.
Oh really? We're in a gym right now.
He just glided in here on his Heelys. Apparently they make those for adults, and I want some
Honestly,
now. That's
I
pretty cool.
might take care of the disturbance while you guys can commentate this.
All right.
Disturbance.
Yeah, we got
I see.
Yeah. So Logan sold not very aggressively. I think Cable 19 has an advantage here just from experience. Yeah. We're seeing the Cable rush. He loves to go behind lines and cheese him off. He's definitely Bullet McGuire. Ouch. That took out Logan's banks. Logan needs to respond quick.
Okay, you gotta just slap an head behind things.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Cannons are half the price though.
Looks like we've normalized a little here though.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Putting banks on the right side.
Yeah.
Putting down some spawners on the left.
So we see another visual glitch. The power bulb, when the cannon shrinks inside a power bulb, it has a little shadow that's the original size. Adam said he's not going to fix that, and it doesn't affect gameplay or hitboxes or anything. It's just kind of funny.
Maybe cannons shrink inside a power bulb.
Everything shrinks when it gets hit until it's destroyed. There's just a little shadow effect because. Alright. We got a little commentator or guest here again. Silly Nugget is joining us. He might scream at the mic a little bit. So this is definitely one-sided for Cable right now. If you look at the mini map, he's definitely winning the real estate game.
Way more
Let's see if Logan can turn this around.
Their income's pretty close.
Yeah, it seems. Well, I don't know. Cable 19 has maybe double the banks from what I just saw in the screen sheet. But he's spending it on a lot more expensive units. Let's see if Logan can be more conservative with his placement this time. What really got him in the last match was placing things like iron cannons, where there was nothing in range for them to hit, so it was just a waste of money.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna crack this one.
I don't think so either. I think he just hasn't got enough banks. He's not going to have the income flow. Unless he can get behind enemy lines, but there's such a defensive wall right now, I don't think it's doable.
Yeah, there was some minutes. And then you can go for it.
Yeah. And there goes his wall.
There's the
Adam's talked about putting in a surrender button. I think I'd prefer to just make the jar movable, so as the captain you can pick up the jar and run away with it. And or when your jar is broken, it's not over until the captain dies. So if there's a jar, the captain respawns. If there's no jar, he doesn't respond, but you don't know till he's dead. What do
I've
you
never
think,
been
buddy?
a fan of surrender buttons in games.
Yeah,
Play to the end.
especially online.
Nah.
Like somebody's trying to do some cheese strategy and you disrupt it and they just quit. Like, that's not fun.
Nah.
So, who's changing up? Logan? Let's see if we have a drastic change from him. I wonder if he'll go back to ion cannons. Because he was pretty excited about using them. They were just not very effective where he was choosing to place them. You're a loud little guy. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Ow, ow, ow. Ugh. What a lovely child. Hey, do you want to take this child? He's a biter.
He's your child.
Okay. Do you want to comment with us?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Do you want me to take them?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Sure, sorry. Didn't mean
Okay.
to scratch.
That's fine.
I think this is yours.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, she went to get pizza. I think. She said she was gonna get food. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Silly Nuggets with his grandma now. Alright. So I missed it. What did Logan pick?
Side crabs.
Okay,
Mantills,
okay. He's going back to those.
Gas cannons.
Gas cannons. That's a new one.
Flares. Either side. Seems like
Got-
oversight.
Yeah, we've got anthills on one side and not the other. Oh, he's got ants, I see. Okay. I think this is going to be a micro-heavy game. We're already seeing it, yeah.
Wow. Already looking very
Wow. Ouch. Poor Cable. Wow. Wow.
Immediate game.
That was the fastest rush I've seen on that map. Okay,
Don't
that's...
normally see it on a map that big.
Yeah.
That was decisive.
Yeah, wow. A few quick placements and some very skillful dodges is all it took. And I think Cable 19 could have come back from that if he'd just put some ants down instead of cannons, but I think he was surprised by that.
Yeah. Hard to react in the moment.
Yep.
Yeah, a bit of ants, a bit of kiting those cannons. I think the ants would have taken them all out.
Yep.
He would have survived.
Yeah. It's hard to kite in that tight space because you spawn back in the top right corner. But yeah, I think it could have been done. It was less than that. It was about 8 seconds. It was so short. Very
Who won
short.
which one?
One each. Logan lost and then Cable 19 lost. Yeah.
So who won the first? Sorry, say it again.
Cable 19 won and then Logan won. Logan won with a quick rush on King's
What did
Canyon.
he use?
Cannons.
Wow.
Just cannons. He didn't need to place anything else. He just walked in, put a bunch
That's
of
how
cannons.
you know you're a true boss.
Yeah, his micro was
You
very
don't even
impressive.
need to select any units. Yeah.
Just the captain and a cape and some cannons.
You know what the most disrespectful thing to do would be? Is defeat your opponent with cannons and then salt hive mines.
Oh yeah.
Like he's doing it again.
He kind of, yeah, that's really similar to what we saw the last time. It's not working out as well because we're seeing Cable placing those hives that are giving him something to react to. Oh, we got a beetle out
Yeah,
too.
and those toast walls behind it are not looking too healthy, but I think he's fine. He'll be
Yeah,
okay.
It's going to damage the toast pretty heavily, but I don't think
He
it'll
might
make
get to the jar, but he'll get him before he
Yeah.
does any significant damage.
Yeah, there goes.
Okay, now right now macro wise they're about even.
Yeah. I think Cable's a little ahead because he's got some spawners out and more banks.
I mean
But
Logan's got
not far
one with the
behind.
power ball,
Okay.
but like he probably needs some more. But he's getting some ants. Okay, so
Cable 19 went for the beetle dome setup.
it's expensive.
It is, and
It's expensive.
I'm surprised that he went for bumblers with that because bumblers are the most expensive instant spawn. I would have picked flies.
Bumblers. Okay, you know what? I think he'd go against the portals.
Huh.
Bumblers plus toast.
Yeah.
You can get a bundle of bumblers.
Okay.
But maybe I'll showcase it if we want to go against it at the end.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anyway, so okay, this is interesting. We got the pieces of bread, in honor of Xiani. No, the roar beetles are very good against side crabs.
Yeah. Where is Xiani? I wanted to see
He
him play.
lives in Colorado.
Oh, okay. That's
So-
understandable, I guess.
He just happened to be visiting
Almost
last
2
time.
states away, yeah.
Yeah. So if he comes back, it'll be like if he happens to be visiting. So.
Yeah, darn. Gotta get.
If he comes, I'll try to plan a tournament around that time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to play against him.
Got the salting so salting cannons is a good strategy. So now I changed it so when you place down a cannon, it shoots pretty much instantly, as fast as the other cannons. So they're slightly buffed.
Oh, that hurts. Wonder if that was a misclick.
Okay, let's really get it. No, gnomes are now gas proof, so that will help get the gas cannons. But we'll see. I can't tell who has more money.
I think Cable 19. Well, I don't know.
It's really hard to say. I think Cable 19 has more. Looking at the
Yeah,
banks
he's
now.
got more income, but he's spending more recklessly. Kind of canceling out.
Okay, this.
But that reckless spending is on cannons that are building up a good real estate for him. He's got that left pocket there where he could put anything he wants now.
Oh yeah, those gas cannons are going to help us. Gas cannons, I'm not 100% sure how effective they're going to be against flies, because flies can probably still get a couple hits out. They're looking pretty even right now. It's hard to say. If I had to give the edge on anyone, I would probably put it to Logan.
Yeah.
Since he's got the
gas cannons.
he's got the light bulb paired with both kinds. Oh, and look, never mind. I don't know what happened. See, as soon as I was explaining that, a Beetleless came in.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'd give Logan the advantage as well, just because Cable's got tumblers as his spawnable instead of something cheaper. But he's also got ants, so I don't know.
Holy cow!
He's also saved up. Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah, this is. He's gonna place a gnome. He's gonna place a gnome.
I want to see this.
Or is it tumblers? Okay, he doesn't need it.
Either of them. Okay.
Wow, GG!
Wow, that was a good turnaround.
Holy cow, that was close.
Wow.
Oh.
That's 2 wins for Cable and 1 win for Logan.
So
That
this
was a
is
good
probably
set.
down to
I think it's still Cali the Muffin and.
then Raw Toast and
Toast.
Cable 19.
Yep.
So now we have Cali the Muffin versus Cable 19. Then doneMessedUpAAron for Raw Toast. And it doesn't matter who gets first place, by the way.
Sorry, what was
It doesn't
that?
matter who gets first place. Whoever gets first place will start in semifinals.
Oh,
in
okay,
the final
okay.
round.
So they'll have one less battle in the elimination bracket.
So, Cali the Muffin versus Cable 19. Whoop! Don't forget to change your characters. 2 out of 3. And then we'll start to Group A and Group B. And then I'll have to find another commentator for me.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, maybe I'll have Cable 19 come with me.
Yeah.
Or Austin too. Well, I mean, Raw Toast.
Yes.
The internet now knows your name.
Don't sue us.
Actually, it's not even online right now.
Can you
so-
just blank it out in the edit? I'm
Yeah.
serious.
I can, yeah.
Thank you.
Just make a note of that. I guess we don't have a timestamp on OBS. We'll have to re-listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, so, I mean, this is not being streamed. No! So I'm going to have to divide this into a bunch of videos.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be easier if I just, like, stopped and started. It's okay, I can go through it.
You guys want to eat pizza?
I'll just get up and get some. I mean, it's not live
I could have
streaming.
Sonic waitress it to you.
Sonic Waitress. Yeah, specifically Waitress. Sonic Waitress me some pizza. Give us 2 pieces of pizza.
I don't want one. I'm lactose.
Okay, I'll have 2 pieces of pizza. Yeah.
Pepperoni?
Yeah, pepperoni.
Cool.
Okay.
So dang cool.
So okay, let's go through. We don't, unfortunately, we don't have the results up. So let's go through here.
You know what's weird, but I often find myself getting impatient with my walking speed. Heelys,
Oh, really?
Heelys would fix that. Not in the game.
Oh,
I mean
it is in real life. We should put Heelys in the game.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. So we got Cable 19. He's been showing off those roar beetles pretty strong. Well, look, our waiter, whatever, is giving me my pizza because you're not having any pizza. Thank you. Okay, and then we got.
So it's interesting that Cable 19 is still winning with kind of the same composition.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Iron Cannons as much from him. He's leaning toward Bumblers more heavily and just kind of leaving that Iron Cannon slot as wild card, I guess, but he's mostly got the same team pick.
Yeah. You and Jay, yep. And then Jay, she's using the portals instead of the splares now, so.
Yeah.
I think she's using the flies. I think she started to realize how good the flies are.
So the most used units, that's from the endgame stats, right? The number of units that were spawned.
Yes, they actually.
Okay.
No, that's the number of ones they selected. The win one only
Oh.
counts if they used it.
Okay.
So not number spawned.
Okay.
It's the number of the times they selected it per game.
Got it. So that's really interesting that we don't. What am I saying? Cable 19's unit with the most win rates is the Roar Beetle, but it's not one of his most selected units.
No,
That's
but
interesting.
he's won a lot with them. Usually when he loses, when he selects the Roar Beetle, it's because he didn't have enough money to spend it.
Yep.
Change your avatar. Change your characters.
There we go.
I need to add a button on this. Nope.
Make it required, yeah.
Okay, I don't know who. Okay,
Is this the last?
there's one more after this.
Yeah.
Between who?
You and someone. I don't remember who.
I think it's
Maybe, I don't know. I think, do you go against everyone once, Aaron, or?
I think he's still on the half. I mean, we got practice against you, but I think he's still on the half.
Maybe it is you two. Anyway, we got on the left we got Cable 19, and on the right we have Cali the Muffin.
You know, I hope we don't see aggressive rushes in this. I think that we could because both players are very competent at rushing, but I don't
This
want
is
to see
the
that
anti-rush
because-
stage.
It is, yeah. It's the anti-rush stage, absolutely. But also, these are two very skilled veteran players. Cable 19 was a runner-up for. He was second place in the last tournament, I think. Second or
Yes.
third.
Oh no, he's third.
Yeah, he's placed in multiple tournaments at this point, and Cali's come very close in all of the same tournaments.
Yeah,
so
he's
they
always
played
been a
against each
little
other
bit behind,
a lot.
but-
This is going to be a good matchup. Let's hope the nerves don't get to him.
It's because I actually made her character better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I'm not joking. Oh, got the UFO guys.
All of the avatars have exactly
the
the same
UFO.
hitboxes and everything. It's just different sprites.
Yeah. So the UFOs is interesting. So if Cali uses laser cannons, she'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
But you know, the UFOs can be scary if you get so many of them on the screen.
I wonder if she saw that action on the left screen.
Mm-hmm.
She's screen cheating while she builds.
She's not doing as good as Trump. She's got a bunch of cannons, and I noticed she does that a lot in this stage, and she's really far behind now. Look at the units.
Maybe this stage is too spooky.
I mean, it is the pumpkin cup. So she's placing down all of those cannons. She's trying to get to the bank at the middle, I think. Oh, she didn't get in. It's going to be hard for her to get in there.
Yeah.
But she must have some portals down somewhere. Okay, she has some portals up there. She's
Her bank is already
trying, but
Oh gosh,
oh,
Cable's
this
got
is not good.
4 eggs on the Powerball. 3.
This is, yeah.
4 now.
This is not
that might be
looking
it.
good.
But I don't know. Those portals are sending out a lot. She's got plenty of flies. The flies are just getting obliterated before they get past halfway.
Those flies are running around there.
Is that the UFOs taking the flies out?
Probably.
Okay, so
No.
they're trading pretty well then.
No, there's like 4 or 3 UFOs coming.
Yeah.
Probably those 3 dots in the middle are stopping if you kind of see in the middle.
So Cali really needs to start selling those cannons. in the back.
Yes, and oh, Cable 19 has the banks in the middle.
Basic cannons will hit the UFOs, but they don't do a lot. So I
Yeah,
know.
they
She
don't
might-
do a lot of damage.
She
No.
might have the numbers to hold off against 4, but it's going to be tough. She's trying to
She
get to
needs
that
to place
bank.
down laser cannons. Look at that, she's doing it.
Yeah.
Good. She's placing down the laser cannons. And okay, oh, there's a bunch of beetles
That's-
coming.
Yeah, she's
oh.
got to take that central
But
bank.
this is a very greedy build from Gable 19.
It is.
Considering like he has all these really expensive units. Oh my gosh, she's got like 5 UFO eggs. This is GG. I think. Dang, this is interesting.
Yeah, this is
Because Gable 19 lost against Ratos, but Cali the Muffin wrecked Ratos. So I would say wrecked, but she did good against him.
She wrecked the first time, and then Ratos didn't come back, even though he got close. Yeah.
GG, everyone.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So we got 1-0. Cable
That was
19's
quick.
ahead. This is interesting.
Comment? Sure. All right. We've got Quasar joining us again.
Quasar is gonna gift us with his unlimited knowledge of this game that he's known about for a month.
Yes. Unlimited power.
I was just over there trying to play spicy mode.
Oh yeah.
How'd you do?
I got to the 2nd level twice.
Loud sigh. That's about how I do
Go to
too.
the-
Yeah.
Did you go to the space or
It's hard.
the desert first or second level?
Space.
Space, yeah. Spicy mode I've beaten only 3 times out of like 10
Those
attempts.
freaking UFOs.
Yep.
That's what we just saw against in this match. Yeah, Cable 19 picked UFOs and power bulbs and just wrecked.
Although actually I found that gnomes are actually a surprisingly good counter.
To UFOs, yeah.
Yep.
But just because they get in there and they blow up and then
Yeah.
everything's dead.
The UFOs have such a slow fire rate that you can probably pretty carefully place the gnomes to get around their shots.
And they do 100 damage to the UFO.
Yeah,
Like 2/3 of their health.
you have to dodge a shot from the UFO and then send the really fast gnome out, and it works pretty well.
I've considered making the gnomes one-shot them, but I think that might be too good.
Yeah, I think it would
I mean,
too.
the gnomes are pretty powerful, so.
Yeah.
Especially because the UFOs sometimes
Whoa.
travel in clusters if you hatch them around a power bulb.
Callie's using the gnome. Never seen her use the
This
gnome.
is Kelly's pick. I think she's going to go back to King's Kitchen. Oh, she might.
Maybe she just like
Okay.
she heard you talk about how the gnomes are good against it. I know she probably didn't hear, but
I'm going pretty loud.
I don't know. Whenever we're listening to recordings, like, I'm always the reason why I put the mic so much closer to Michael is because I have a loud voice and Michael's quiet.
Oh, it's going. She could just. If she'd known that.
Oh boy.
Oh, I like blink, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of and this is why the ants are good to have.
So Cable 19 sold almost everything, ran in with cannons and a few splairs. The splairs were not the greatest choice
No,
because
this
Cali
was-
didn't sell her toast.
With
Yeah.
ants too.
Oh yeah.
Now, that is probably not. Yeah, this is going to be really hard for him.
Yeah.
He can't afford to have a risky strategy though, because he is up one ahead. But
Also, gnomes are surprisingly good against those cannons.
Yeah.
Basic
Oh, yeah.
cannons.
if you can get in there,
So I think Callie's got a huge advantage right now because she's got spawners up. Did she? No, she has no hides. She just placed those flies. Sorry.
Yeah, she's
Yep.
placed the flies.
Yeah.
So he's got spawners, I think, right?
Okay, but she's got a lot more banks and she can afford the banks.
yeah,
because of
they
that.
both have
No,
spawners.
no, he doesn't have spawners.
Not any.
He's just spawns and stuff.
So Callie's doing her money snowball again. She's been very good at this tournament. She sees people come to threaten her banks and she knows how to respond. Flies are not the response for splairs,
No,
but she
no.
can outnumber it, so it's going to work.
If I was her,
I would have put a couple ants.
Yeah,
this is
I
good.
think
this
that
is
might have
good.
been a misclick and she just rolled with it.
She needs to build some ants now to support those flies. Oh, no,
Yeah,
too late.
put out some ants. The players are just gonna murder.
She's gonna do it.
Oh boy, look at that micro.
What's up?
She floods it with.
Oh, she needs
my
ants.
gosh.
Oh no.
That was still good though.
Yeah.
She couldn't flood an ants. I probably would have won.
yeah. If she had ants, she would have won. Yeah. Okay, she just have a happy
She's
click
just
button
sacrificing
with the
flies to the
I think she
splairs.
won.
At
Yeah.
this point,
wow.
she could just run in there with
Wow, that was really good.
a gnome and win.
Yeah.
But we're 1-1. We didn't even see the gnome was just there to scare him.
I think Callie only placed 3 different units. Cannons, flies, and
She used ants.
ants.
She used
Did
like
she?
6 ants for
ants.
defense.
Wow.
Wow. Dang.
She can build spawners.
So, she didn't build any spawners. That's why I was actually gonna comment before she started attacking with the flies. Like she hasn't
I'm getting
placed
a
her
call. I'm
portal.
going to step away quick.
Oh, you're good. I was gonna comment she hasn't placed any portal clusters yet. You know what I mean by clusters, right? So clusters is when we need to put the power bulb and then we put the type of spawner above it. But okay, so Cable 19. Let's see what he picks. He's going okay. He's picking the anthill, and it's funny because you know. Cable 19 famously hates the anthill. He always tells me the anthill is the worst unit in the game.
It's interesting. He's going very like power bulb forward.
Yep. Oh, that's a really expensive troop.
That is. I probably would have gone with a cannon.
Yeah.
Kind of like just way on that power bulb power.
Yeah, and he doesn't have any splairs, and Cali has a bunch of flies. So he's going to have a lot of cannons. He's going to be very vulnerable to the fly bust. Okay.
Alright, we got to sell off.
Pretty typical. She's going for. Oh, she's going to go for the. She's attacking. Oh. Okay, that was smart. Oh, that was the wrong unit. Yeah, those ants didn't do anything.
She didn't have her map awareness up.
Nope.
If she had, she would have. I think her strategy there, like when he came out, is just to lose a gnome. Blow up. She'd run through, drop another gnome.
So are you planning to use some gnomes when you go up, or?
Yeah, I'll probably use
I'm
the
actually excited to see that because I think the gnome. I think a lot of people. What usually happens is people see the gnomes, they get really excited, they play with them, they blow themselves up, and then they never want to play with them again. They get scared.
It's very dangerous because you're working with a very dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got 5 banks with like a
5
couple
banks.
Yep.
boy.
Oh, we got a
And out
UFO.
come
coming up.
UFOs.
Is she gonna get that UFO? Oh, she's gonna.
Oh man, that was a good try.
But yeah, as I said, the gnomes are dangerous, right? So
But so I mean, the thing is because they can chain explosions back to you.
yeah, you gotta be careful.
So you just really have to
My
space them.
Yep.
Kelly is getting so bold with the micro.
So this is
It
going
is
to be a
very
bit
big.
tricky. So she's going to have to rely on that gnome or flies to take out that UFO.
Yeah.
But she's just, I don't know. She might be being a tad too
I
aggressive.
think she is. I was going to say the same thing. She can't get behind all of those cannons.
she's
She
gonna
needs
build-
to take them out.
She's building a portal.
They see
That's-
those
okay.
troops
That's
come in the
gonna help
middle,
with the
they're going to
flies,
shoot
yeah.
them. Yeah. Oh, that one
that
splayer.
one splayer.
He's a hero.
But she lost the portal.
I think that was worth it for all the flies it killed. That was pretty
But
good.
here's the thing. Now what she's going to do?
She's got that. She's got to nuke it.
Yeah, she's got to use the gnome. Does she know? I don't know if she knows that the gnome is a
No.
good.
No.
Oh, Yeah, this is probably GG.
She's leaning really heavily on her favorite units.
She's still winning.
She's gotta back off a bit and just use that gnome, because that gnome will just punch that. Oh.
Look at him dance. Look at that bully dance.
Those 2 beetles, 3 beetles.
4 beetles.
Yep.
He just went in there and just splammed the beetles.
Dang. Let's look at the stats real quick so we can like.
So that was
science. Okay.
2 for Cable 19 and 1 for Cali the Muffin, right?
Yeah, we have on video.
That
was 2-1. So Cable 19 won. Now it's the last round of Group A. Last match, I mean. Raw Toast versus doneMessedUpAAron.
So if I'm right, this cannot change the outcome of this round robin. We're gonna play it through just. To
We're gonna play it through because it might matter because whoever gets first place, and this starts.
Also,
the
if
semifinals.
Ratos gets
it could help him. I don't know the score right now, but
So now let me check it. Let's see what I can do.
let's move the score so we can see it.
So how's Group D gonna work?
Hopefully I can click.
Has Cali the Muffin gone against everybody yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna save this just in case. If not, we're just gonna have to do it by hand. Make sure everyone goes against each other once.
So Adam,
Yeah.
Toast has 6. Cali the Muffin has 6 wins. Cable 19 has 6 wins. If Raw Toast gets 2, he'll also have 6 wins. So we'll have 3 tied for first place. That is not something we.
Well, having this through rock paper scissors instead is I don't know.
I think that's fair.
Because we are running a bit late.
Yeah, if we can't really do a 3-player match, so.
Yeah.
It's just like I do have to leave before the end of this.
Yeah. Okay.
I leave at like 2:45.
Okay.
Oh, 2:45.
Yeah, I gotta drive home and then I gotta change because then I gotta go to dinner in Salt Lake at 5.
Yeah, I don't know. We're definitely not going to be able to.
That's okay. Like I'll play what games I can. And then
Yeah. Okay. Well, we appreciate it. Bummer. We'll have to do this close. Yeah. Dang. The internet's down. Oh. Criminy.
We're trying to think of somewhere down south we could like rent out, or we could do it at a church again, but we want more reliable Wi-Fi.
So,
can do it
only
at my
problem is
house,
now I
but
can't see the
it's kinda
board.
far
I can't
for
see the
everyone
players.
to know.
Here, once again.
I don't know.
Don't forget to change your characters, guys.
Choose your character.
I mean, it just surprises me because it's the same time for me to drive here as it is for me to drive to work,
Yeah,
and it's just like
it's like half the distance.
it's like half the distance.
Yeah,
It's
Logan
like
is so stupid.
so much further to go to work.
I looked at the distance from Syracuse to Logan. I just moved last month for those of you on the stream, and it's like 58 miles or something. And so I did the math. I'm like, oh, I should be there in like 30 or 40 minutes. It took an hour and 20 minutes. Why? The speed limit's like 80 the whole way. Why does it take so long? It's weird.
I live in North Ogden, and I work down in Taylorsville,
Yeah,
and it takes me an hour to get down there.
but I'm sure you're going 90 on the freeway the whole way.
80.
Yeah. I mean, you're following the law the whole time, of course. Yes, of course.
Yeah, of course.
I plead the 8th.
I plead the late.
She's got 7? Oh, they both got 7. Okay.
Just I'll just sneak my name on there and then just
Yeah.
add a bunch of dashes.
I won in this match, this bracket I'm not even in. I need to apologize to Miss Willie, my kindergarten teacher. She taught me how to read tally marks and I didn't do it correctly. Cable 19 has 7 wins. Cali the Muffin has 7 as well. Raw Toast only has 4. So Raw Toast will be second no matter what. So
Who's
yeah,
playing now?
doneMessedUpAAron versus Raw Toast. So this isn't going to
Oh,
change
they
that.
didn't change the avatars. They didn't change the avatars.
You got to change your avatars. Man,
It's new.
yeah, that's a new feature.
So I told Cable 19 and Jay to do rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, okay.
We got the match coming.
Yeah, we didn't plan on having a tie. That's really surprising. It's
Yeah,
really
well,
unlikely that would happen.
I was going to do rematches for a tie, but we're just so far behind because
Yeah.
the internet went down and.
Yeah.
Okay, rush. Oh.
We
Okay.
got a rush from Raw Toast on the
He didn't
left.
have enough.
It didn't drop it.
He didn't
No,
drop
he
it
didn't
because he
have
was
money.
too close to the wall. He had enough money. He was
Oh,
too
he
close
did.
to the wall.
Oh, he tried to. He clipped bad. Yeah.
He's not going to kill in time. That was it. GG.
Those of you watching this stream later,
Oh, it's going
put
fly.
in the comments if you can think of a way for us to fix that spawning issue where if you're standing too close to a wall you can't spawn. We want to make that easier for players to know ahead of time that they can't place something. So they're not trying to spend money and not knowing that they just need
That,
to
or we need to make it that it's smarter and it like knows to like place the unit. So the reason why it does that so they don't get stuck to the wall.
Yeah.
So we could like try to make it push its way out.
Yeah.
Right now the code doesn't work that way. But yeah, if anybody in the comments have any ideas, let us know.
Yeah, I think in the sequel
I mean-
we'll try something like that.
It's like, I mean, there's things you can do to be like, oh, you can't do that. Like you could turn the whole character red
Yeah.
when they're within that.
That's
I
what
mean,
it does
they
for
are
me.
red. It's just not obvious
It's
enough.
pretty subtle, yeah,
It's
we
really
need to-
subtle.
Hey, I have that same shirt I just saw you wearing.
Great last thing to like.
$10 at Kohl's.
Can't have for Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's such a shame I posted this stream and like I posted this link at like 10 different places
Yeah.
online.
So for anyone's
And now everyone's gonna be like,
Yeah.
"What's going on?"
that sucks.
What's going on?
My heart.
No. No. So that was a really fast game.
Yeah, it was.
Honestly, okay, I don't want to sound. I have a theory that as time goes on, roar beetles are going to become more mid.
You think so?
I think so. I think people as people get better at reacting and know they can place on toast, especially I personally think I could see laser cannons and bumblers becoming more popular in the portals.
Yeah.
And they have particularly good matchups against the beetles.
Yeah.
I still think they could be used, but I just don't know if they're going to be like. Because right now, like, they're the second highest win rate. I don't know if they're going to be that high forever.
I
We
kind
got
of.
flies,
Yeah.
flare portal,
Yeah. Oh.
psychic crab, beetle, and laser cannon.
The laser cannon and Cycrab's a good combo.
Yeah. I
I
think
I think that's a waste to get both the splayer and the splayer portal
Oh, yeah.
because I
Yeah.
mean you're already getting one.
You'd
so-
rather get some variety.
Yeah, you don't want two things that can play splairs.
I mean, you could, but I can't think of a reason, but maybe someone could come up with a reason. But it probably depends on the matchup.
I mean, peanut butter has no ants right now, so that is a pretty decent matchup, maybe. Splairs
He's got the
do
laser
okay against
cannons, and he's
splairs.
got his own portals.
Did my other computer go off?
Maybe. Looks
It
like
might have just gone on screensaver.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I don't know. We'll take a look at it.
Okay, it's fair.
Let me put my other one away.
Okay, this is the last round of Group A, so look,
I kind of agree with you about beetles, though. Right now, they're kind of just a clumsy fist. They're very
I think they're the
effective 'cause
noob
people
killer.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of mean, but the same. They're
Yeah,
like the
well,
noob killer.
and everyone's pretty much a noob now. The
Yeah,
game
everyone's a
is
noob.
Still pretty
really.
fresh.
Even like the people who've won. Like,
Yeah.
This game's really young. I really like how Napoleon is pounces when he points his little finger.
I'm here.
Right.
Use the bank.
Please don't do that monetizing. Or block us.
Wait. Bring us a single light. Just kind of lean into the racial stereotypes.
They have declared war not on France, but on Napoleon himself.
Yes.
Anyway, so we got some portals up by Raw Toast, and the bumblers are actually going to do pretty good against those bumblers, especially because they're going to be in the middle. They're going to be out of range. So they got some flies coming up. They're going to take care of those bumblers pretty good. But those bumblers actually can't attack those bumblers, those splairs, because the tombstones are in the way.
I think Aaron has a chance on this map, just because Raw Toast is not super adept at land grabbing when there's no rush opportunity.
Yeah.
He seems to bounce between getting in his opponent's face to grab real estate, but also doing a soft rush at the same time. He doesn't quite rush into the jar, but he'll rush just within enough distance to the opponent to do some annoyance, to get them distracted so he can do a land grab. And he has not really been doing that on this stage because it's really hard to do a safe rush.
Yeah. Those laser cannons are going to help too. Oh, but those spawners are out in the open.
Oh, that was a good reaction from Aaron with the splairs.
What are those cannons in the top?
I think they are. They're cannons and bread. So they're not doing a ton. They're breaking down that wall slowly, and that might be the deciding factor. Ratos might just be waiting for the wall to break so he can look at the middle bank. The middle square, when you touch it, is worth 30 banks. It gives you the effect of having 30 additional banks until somebody else touches the middle square. So that's.
I mean, I don't know why he hasn't gone, because he's already in.
Well, they're breaking. There's 2 lines of tombstones, so the gray line is broken.
He'd go. Oh, so
Yeah.
So up top, there's still the solid.
There's still
the
the
dark gray line.
he's still
green,
a solid
dark
dark
green.
green. I don't know why he isn't putting a cannon on there.
There's a bunch of cannons. They're just taking forever
Taking
because he
forever.
put the basic cannons instead of lasers or anything.
Yeah.
I think he's just holding the bottom to make sure he has a monopoly up there.
That's a
But he
lot
sees
of
up there that
flies.
he's under attack.
That was clutch.
Oh, he
that
did put lasers
flare.
there.
Because I mean, it's this top one is really
That's
or
yeah.
the middle square one is really, because of that 30 banks. It's overpowering.
Oh yeah. And I think Aaron seems to be aware of that. He seems to be trying to take advantage of the work that Ratos has already done to break the wall down.
He just isn't controlling the map very much.
No, he's not. He's not grabbing any real estate. He's turtling in behind his bread. He hasn't sold very much in his initial base. We haven't seen any wins from Aaron. He is a very new player, and it's kind of showing here.
It was interesting because I think Aaron actually beat Raw Toast in the friendlies before.
Oh yeah. Huh. Maybe he can pull one out again. That'd be great.
Yeah, he was building lots of portals. So those bumblers are going to help him
Yeah.
because they have a good matchup against the War Beetle.
Aaron seems to be heavily focused on his own micro, but he's not
Okay, so
pushing
now,
Ratos
now
into
he's
micro
definitely broken
situations.
through.
Yeah.
Yes, he
So
should
one of
go
them
for-
just
he
needs
should-
to go
he
touch it.
Really go touch it.
Yeah.
I think he might see that. Like, he sees it. He's going.
There we go.
That
There's the
cannon was
base.
freaking out.
Yeah. Yeah, I explained when you were away taking care of the disturbance that that's just a visual.
Oh
glitch. It
yeah,
doesn't
there's a
affect
visual
gameplay.
glitch.
Yeah.
I actually have no clue why that happens. It must be like 2 things are in range.
Yeah, and one of them's moving, so it's a Pythagorean round off arrows. What I can
He's put those beetles to draw fire to one side and he's just pounded the other side.
That was pretty smart. I think this is. Oh
Oh, is there
wow!
about those splares are good?
I almost said I think this is decided, but the lack of ants from Ratos is.
I still think it's decided, but he's going to survive a bit more.
Oh, looking at the money, yeah, it's decided.
Well, like, yeah, there's just no.
Okay, so now he's put out a bunch of those psychic crabs.
Yeah, with the lasers behind, especially,
Flares, though.
they're good backup.
Or the laser cannons.
Laser
though.
cannon just keeps them. Plus he keeps putting toast to pull into those flares.
Dang, side crabs, laser cannons, and toast.
He just dropped 5 beetles at once.
Yeah, holy
Or
cow.
6.
That's a bougie flex.
Oh, so good.
Now, if I were Ratos right now, I would play a little conservative and just save up like 60 or 70,000 with a decent but not expensive defense, and then just drop a bunch of beetles all at once.
Yeah. If I was
I'd
raw
probably-
toast, I would just do the most humiliating thing for my money. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we know you would, Adam. You would.
I'm surprised that he really hasn't put any portals down.
Yeah, especially now, just go.
Yeah, like
He just
right in
wants
the
to use
enemy's
the
face.
Beatles. Like the
That's
Beatles.
Ratos' style, is to put spawners right in front of his enemy and you're not seeing them.
Okay, he's back.
He broke
That's that.
But he's going to survive. His laser cannons are helping.
But not
He's got so many crabs. It's
Oh, the
impossible.
crabs are going to
Yeah.
decide it. But the one thing I
And now
don't.
he's tuned him in. All right.
So,
He's doing a great job using his toast.
Yes. Yes, Ratos definitely knows the difference between toast and bread. You see that throughout the story.
See now,
There are very important strategic differences that he is aware of.
he just put a siege
Okay.
line and then sieged him with the crabs.
That was a decent holdout from Aaron. I thought that would be quicker than it was. On
Yeah,
whether
he
one-
came back.
Yeah. Regardless of who won, that took longer than I thought.
okay, will this work? Oh, it does work. Good. Okay.
Hey, JavaScript.
Okay. Can you change the names up there?